What is up, guys? We are back with another custom gameplay request, and this is probably going to be the toughest challenge that I've ever faced in all of Marvel Champions. So huge shouts to Eeeville. Thank you so much for your support and for creating this matchup here. So we are taking on the Four Horsemen here on Expert mode, but it's Standard 1, Expert 1, and Heroic 1. So we're dealing extra encounter cards every single encounter phase, an extra one per player. So we're gonna have, basically at least 4 encounter cards every single villain phase. And then we have to replace the Hounds and the Dystopian mod sets with the Infinites and Sauron mod sets. So I reshuffled up all the decks here, the player decks and the encounter decks, but we're gonna shuffle a little bit more on screen. But yeah, everything's already kind of set up here because there's a lot of setup here, as you guys can probably see. There are modifications for each of the horsemen. So we have the order that Eeeville just typed out here. So War, Pestilence, Death, and Famine, and they all have a separate attachment. So we have Telepathy on War. So War has +1 scheme and retaliate 1. We have Super Strength on Pestilence. So Pestilence has a +1 attack and steady. And then we have Flight on Death. So Death has a +1 attack and overkill. So that's gonna be really brutal. And we have the Infinity Gauntlet on Famine. So +1 scheme, +1 attack. And each time Famine activates, we trigger the special of whatever Infinity Stones in play. If there are no stones in play, then we just review the top card of the stone deck. So let's just go ahead and shuffle up these stones here. So I could go ahead and get the stone deck set up. And we're just gonna put the stone deck. I think we're just gonna put it right in front of Pestilence or Famine right here. I mean. And then for the encounter deck, we also added 1 copy of each of the following cards. So from Telepathy, Super Strength, and Flight, which is I'll take that 1 step ahead and I'll reach. You guys will probably see which cards that are whenever they get reviewed. And then for the deck builds here, Eeeville asked me to use any of the following decks. It can be any Peter Parker Spider-Man deck that I've created and featured in a previous in a previous video on my channel, I mean. But I cannot make any changes to it. And then I can also play as any cable deck that I've created and featured in a previous video on my channel, but no modifications. So we're using the cable deck that I used against Venom Goblin with the Infinity Gauntlet on Expert 2 Standard 2, and we're just going to use the Weaving Threads version of my Spider-Man deck, like the published version of that deck list. So yeah, the cable deck is going to be, that Justice deck. I love Spider-Man, so it does have the Spider-Man Peter Parker Justice ally in it, unfortunately, because we won't really be able to use it because, we have Spider-Man right here. But yeah, that's going to be the cable deck. And then Spider-Man is going to be the unchanged published version of the Weaving Threads deck right there. So we have that also set up right here. So yeah, we're going to see how this goes, guys. I'm not sure. So let's get that. We're starting off both players here in Alter Ego. They'll both be rated up. The good thing is I am playing, 2 of my favorite heroes, and in my opinion, both S-tier heroes, but I think that this challenge is a little bit too difficult for even these guys to take on, but we'll see what happens. So for this scenario, we had to defeat all 4 of these villains here to win, and there's going to be active villains, so let's use this to determine what the active villain is. So we'll start off here on War, and then after they activate, it's going to move on to the next one. That's basically how the scenario works. And then they all have like a nasty effect as well. We're gonna have Peter Parker start off as the first player here. And then, okay, let's see. So for the setup here, we shuffle the 4 horsemen villains and review them in a row. We're just gonna do the villain that Eeeville typed them out in. Place the active counter on the leftmost villain. So right here, each player reviews a random side scheme from the 4 horsemen encounter set. So we're just gonna shuffle up the side scheme right here. And we're going to review a random one for both Spider-Man and Cable. And hopefully we don't get the hazard on turn 1, but we'll see what happens. The Crisis is probably like the most manageable one, just because we don't have to remove that from the main yet, I think. So, all right, so 1 for Spider-Man, 1 for Cable. Each player reviews it, and then we shuffle these other side schemes back into the encounter deck here. So, try to get a good shuffle here. All right. All right, and then let's review the side schemes, I believe. Yeah, okay, so Peter Parker's going to do, Crisis, and Cable's going to review Amplify. Okay, so that's a good start, I think. So we have both these side schemes that will be in play here. So they both have 6 per player threat. Let's put that on. And then for the Plague and Pestilence side scheme, it says, when defeated, the player who defeats the scheme treats their identity text box as if it were blank until the next villain phase begins. For this one, whenever it's defeated, the player who defeats the scheme deals 1 damage to each character that they control. So yeah, some pretty nasty side schemes to start off the game with. Let's put this right here. And then we also have Gene Pool as a part of the setup here because we have the Infinites module. So it's going to come with 4 threat, not per player. And then it's permanent, so we can't ever get rid of it. But as a force response, after an ally is defeated by anything other than consequential damage, place 3 threat on there, and that will trigger a lot of the effects of the Infinites minions. Okay, so here, 12 per player threat. If it hits 24, we lose the game. And after a villain activates, move the active counter to the next villain. So if they scheme or attack, we move that counter over. And if the stage is complete, the players lose the game. So I will post the deck list I'm using, somewhere on the screen for you guys to see. Let's shuffle up a little more here. I'll put the deck list somewhere on the screen for you guys to see. And yeah, that's it's gonna be the Spider-Man deck, and then the Cable deck here, and what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else too. Yeah, I don't know. I think I have everything set up here, so I should be basically to go for the mulligans. Did I need to do anything else with the setup? Oh, for the villains here, so they all have different effects, and then to count their hit points, I'm gonna just put like damage tokens on them, right? So it'll be like, it'll be like 10 per player, or like 10 on here if like we do 10 damage to like special or something like that. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna drop to our hand size here for Peter Parker and do his mulligans, which is 6. So let's draw the 6 here. See what we get. Hoping for a suit up would be very ideal. Okay, we got a suit up, and we have a power in all of us. So now we just want a resource generator. Oh, and then one thing that I really wanted to add to the deck was a helicarrier. Both decks don't have helicarriers. That's a really good card for multiplayer. Unfortunately, we don't have this in variations of the deck that I played, I think. So yeah, we don't have the helicarrier, and I wish I had more stasis because stats effects are so good against this scenario. But our only stats card, I think, is Professor X in both decks. So unfortunately, we don't have too much stasis. I think we hold like that. Then we mulligan 3 here. I kind of want to play Triskelion though. Is another thing. Yeah, I can always just burn Triskelion as a resource. Yeah, so we're gonna mulligan 2 here for Peter Parker. Draw 2 more back up to 6. Get another double. Right, no more doubles there, but that's okay here with clarity of purpose. Okay, and then we're gonna do Cable setup here. So we do the mulligans before we do the setup ability. So we'll drop to 6. And what we're looking for a Cable, we want any variation of a call for backup, a Nick Fury, or the side schemes that grab those. So we didn't get any of that. I think I hold on to this. Oh man, I kind of want to, because if we Thor a lot, I want the Heroic Intuition. But if I don't get anything, this guy's really good here, right? K-Star is going to ping 1 threat off of all these schemes. Man, I feel like K-Star is really good here. But if I hold 3 and I don't get any doubles with his hand, it's going to be pretty tough. Okay, let's just keep this hand here. Yeah, so we're going to mulligan 3 cards here for Cable. And then draw 3 more. Come on. Oh, we got a call for backup. Okay. Call for backup is pretty big here, but Cable's second player, though. I can't change that. I'm not allowed to change it. And Spider-Man did not draw Maria Hill. I could try to get her if I get another suit up, though. Okay, let's do Cable setup here. So after we do the mulligans, we have these cards in our hand. Search your deck and discard pile for any player side scheme and put into play. So we're going to grab the trusty. Oh, the doubles are stacked up. Let me separate them a little bit. We're going to grab our trusty build support here. So this player's assassin just comes straight into play. 3 per player threat, so it's going to have 6 threat there. When defeated, each player may discard their deck. Search their deck and discard pile for support with a cost 3 or less, and then put it into play. So we want to clear it off, and then we want to try to clear, I think, call for backup the same turn. I don't know we can do that. That's going to be pretty tough. We're going to leave all these side schemes here, I think. I don't really need to mess with them right now. Because we don't have hazard anyways, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and begin here. All right, Spider-Man's gonna take the first turn. I think I use this to play the suit up. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna do 2 resources right here, so I can play suit up. It's an all-sheet action. Search your deck and discard pile for an ally, and any upgrade that can't be attached to ally adds your hand. So in our discard pile, we're going to grab Clarity Purpose, which is an upgrade that can't be attached to friendly character, including ally. So we add that to our hand with the suit up. And we're going to look through our deck here, and we're going to grab, Maria's at the bottom. We're going to grab Moon Girl and add her to our hand as well. And then we're going to shuffle up. So that's going to resolve our suit up here. If we can draw Maria Hill, guys, that would be really nice. Okay. All right. So next we're going to play Moon Girl. We're going to use Scientist to generate a mental resource. And then we're going to use a Power All of Us, which is a double resource when paying for a basic card like Moon Girl. And declare both wilds here to be mental. So 3 mental resource basically to play Moon Girl here. And then let's actually move some stuff. We'll put it. Okay, so Moon Girl here. Play only if your deck has a champion or genius trait. We do have the genius trait here in Alter Ego. After you play Moon Girl from your hand, draw 1 card for each mental resource used to pay for it. We use 3, so we're drawing 3 cards here. 1, 2. We got our suit up. 3. I want to suit up for Maria Hill. I like the web shooters a lot. Okay, let me see. If I suit up here, if I grab Maria, I might have to toss Triskelion, which is okay. These help me get built out though, so I do like them. Let's see. I get Maria Hill and a card. I could use this card and this to play Marie. She draws me a card, play X. That's just super high tempo. We don't get any setup here if I do that though. But then I can draw a card for Cable. Oh, Cable doesn't get a setup with the build support, so I don't need this setup. I'm gonna have build support. I think the play just goes super hard here. Yeah, because if we do all the thwarting here, it takes a lot of pressure off of Cable. And then, yeah, okay, I think we just do it here. So we're going to use 2 resources here, play a second copy suit up here. Alter Ego action, search your deck and discard pile for an ally. An upgrade can't be attached. We're going to get Declare Purpose again as the upgrade. And then, actually, should I get the War of the Great Web? If I grab War of the Great Web, got Maria Hill. No, I have to use, okay, so we're going to get Declare Purpose and we'll grab Maria Hill. We're going to not grab the other thing, the War of the Great Web. We're going to keep that in the deck. Maria Hill. She was close. Okay, so we're shuffle up here. All right. Okay, so we got Maria Hill, and that's gonna resolve this suit up there. Next, we're gonna use. I think we do it. We do 2 resources here, so I can play Maria Hill. After she enters play, each player can draw a card. So we draw a card for Spider-Man. Oh crap! I drew Nick. I had to burn him though. That stinks. That's not the guy I want to draw right now. And then Cable is gonna draw a card as well. Double. Ooh, we got TK Blast. I don't want to see that either. Okay, so next I think we just play X because I can't afford Nick Fury anymore. So this would be 3 resources because the double one paying for a basic card to play Professor X. For response after he enters play, choose one. We're going to pick the one to confuse the villain, and we can choose which villain that we want to confuse. Let me think. So one of them has steady. This one has steady, so not that one. We can confuse one of these guys. Let's confuse this guy because she schemes for 4. That's a lot. Okay. And then that'd be, okay, so now all the allies are here. Do I want to flip up to hero form? If I don't, she schemes. Discard an upgrade or support control. We don't have any upgrades or support, so I think I flip up and let her attack Peter Parker, because that's actually good. We don't have any, yeah. So let's go and flip up here to hero form. Oh, wait, no, we're going to get some with a build support. So we don't want her to attack Peter Parker. So we're staying down Alter Ego because build support is going to put something into play. Yeah, I don't want to. Okay, all right. So we just leave that alone. Let me think here. So let's start thwarting. What's Cable's hand here? So we're staying down Alter Ego with Spider-Man. We can thwart for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could just clear out build support. Cable can draw only 1 card with this, and he's gonna clear out the card backup anyway. So I think I'm okay just clearing off the build support here. Yeah, I think we just clear out build support. Okay. So I wish we grabbed Helicare for Cable. That would be crazy, but we don't have Helicare in either decks. So I think we go for Quinn Carrier after clearing out build support. For Spider-Man, yeah. All right, so X will Thor for 3 from build support. Drop this from 6 down to 3 threat, and then X will take a consequential damage. Maria Hood's gonna exhaust Thor for 2. She'll take consequential damage. And then Moon Girl is gonna exhaust and Thor for 2, clear off build support. Okay, let's give Moon Girl the consequential damage first before I forget. Build support when it's defeated. Each player may search their deck and discard power for support that costs 3 less and puts it into play, and this goes into the victory display. Ooh, where am I gonna put the victory display? Let's put it over here. Yes. That's removed from the game. Spider-Man's gonna grab, yeah, search through here for any support. Ooh, we could get level life of destiny. I think we go Quinn Carrier here. So this just comes straight into play. We normally have to have the Avenger in order to play it, but it bypasses that with the build support ability. We can exhaust the Quinn Carrier, generate a wild resource, which is gonna be pretty useful. All right, so we have that. Too bad we can't use it this turn though, and that's gonna end a turn for Spider-Man. So we're gonna pass it over to Cable. Oh, I forgot. Cable also gets to search his deck and discard power with the build support. For a support with the cost 3 or less, we're gonna grab Grey Malkin that enters play. 2 cost support. We can exhaust to generate an energy resource. We need really high tempo right here, guys. But unfortunately, I don't even think, like, I think there's not much way to get the tempo enough to counteract, like, because there's so many side schemes that we have to clear off, and we have to deal with the heroic mode. So, like, one encounter phase is gonna put us in like a brutal situation. So I don't know how we're gonna survive that. All right, then Spider-Man's done, so we pass over to Cable. Cable's gonna do his turn. So Grey Malkin, we exhaust generate energy resource, and each time a side scheme is defeated, we can raid up the Grey Malkin. Let's go ahead and play Skilled Investigator. 0 cost upgrade, play under any player's control. Cable gives to himself. After a side scheme is defeated, we can exhaust the Skilled Investigator to draw a card. So War is gonna scheme against Spider-Man. I could play this X here and confuse War, but if we do that, the counter doesn't move. I do want the counter to move to Pestilence. Pestilence will attack Cable and blank out his text box. After Pestilence attacks, so actually we could block with someone here, but then we won't be able to use Scientist next turn, which I think is okay because I have Queen Carrier. So we could just block Pestilence attack here for Cable. All right, what am I doing here with Cable, guys? We are gonna play Call for Backup. I think we grab Nick for Cable. Ah, it sucks that Spider-Man lost his Nick. Okay, let's go ahead and do I have the economy? If I play Call for Backup, we have, and then I play Kesar. Oof. Let me think. How do I? If I play this 6 threat, then we can play X. He throws for 3. Ooh, I need to clear out the side scheme. If I play Kesar, he can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm short. Short threat move here. Do we just go for lock and load then? Yeah, I need to double with Cable's hand. Conference is going to be super rough. I wish, see, we could share the Helicarrier or the Queen Carrier, then that would change everything. I think there's no, yeah, because, okay, let's say I play Call for Backup. Professor X can't ready Cable because he's not X-Men. You ready up this Professor X, but then we can't do anything with that. X would be here. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't really do anything. So I think I just clear lock and load so I can get a side scheme off because I wanted to get Cables ready. So we're going to exhaust Grey Malkin, generate energy resource to play lock and load. So player side scheme comes in with 2 per player threat, so that'll come with 4 threat. Cable is going to flip up here to hero form. If we go, I don't want to toss the Hero Intuition, but I think I have to here. We got to get Kesar in play. Yeah, so we'll do 3 resources here, so I can play Kesar. After Kesar enters play, remove 1 threat from each scheme in play, so they all drop down by 1. So 1 there, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Oh, yeah, because we can't remove that from the main because the crisis, but there's no threat on the main. Okay, Next, K-Star's going to throw for 1 from lock and load, drop down 2 threat, he'll take a consequence damage. And then Cable is going to throw for 2, clear off the lock and load. Okay, so when this side scheme is defeated, each player may search your deck and discard pile for a weapon upgrade with a cost 3 less put into play. Spider-Man unfortunately doesn't have any weapon upgrades, but Cable does. So this goes in victory display. We can search through here for the plasma rifle, and it's going to come straight into play. Plasma. Okay, here we go. So this comes straight into play. 2 cost upgrade is restricted, as here actually we can exhaust and spend an energy resource to deal 1 damage to enemy for each side scheme in a victory display, up to a max of 4. There's 2 side schemes there, but it doesn't really matter, because I think we're going to play out our hand here. I almost want to not play the copper backup in case we get a master plan. Does the encounter deck have any other cards that add threat to side schemes? But if I get the master plan, it's going to be brutal. But if I hold it in my hand, it's going to be kind of rough too. Okay, so how does it in play now? Then Cable, with his ability once per phase after he defeats the side scheme, write him back up. Grim Malkin, the side scheme was defeated, then I lock and load, so this rides back up. And when the side scheme is defeated, we exhaust Good Investigator to draw a card. Ooh, we got a Mind Scan. Can't. I think I play Copper backup then. Yeah, okay, we're going to exhaust Grim Malkin, generates an energy resource to play Coffer backup. Comes in with 3 per player threat. We only have 1 player side scheme in play in 2-player count, so that just comes in there. And then Cable, he's going to Thor. I think we Thor Gene Pool. We're going to block some allies here. Cable's going to Thor from Gene Pool, drop down to 1 threat. Alright, that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. I really wish I had helicarriers with these decks. I mean, I know I played them with helicarriers before, but I can't find them on a channel. So I don't know if I played it on the channel. I don't know if it was like a 2-player multiplayer game, like off the channel. So I can't use the decks there with the without the helicarrier because we can't make changes. So Cable's drop back up to 5 here. Hold on to Mind Scan. Oh, we got the double now. Okay, right, that's pretty good. Chance encounter too. Jeez. Okay, Spider-Man's drop back up to 6 here because we're an alter ego. Oh man, we got another suit up. So we're gonna suit up here for either Moon Girl or Nick. Okay. All right. So it's the villain's turn here. All right. Here's where everything goes downhill. We're gonna add 2 threats to the main scheme. Then they're going to activate. So since Peter Parker is the first player, War will activate first. War will scheme with a base of 3. Gets a boost card here. Boost is 2. So schemes for 5. So main goes up to 7. All right. Then after a villain activates, move the active counter to the next villain. So this moves, and a War says after War attacks you, if he has at least 1 hit point, do that, blah, blah, blah. We're an alter ego, so War scheme, so he does not have, he didn't attack, so we don't do that, but we still move the counter. Pestilence will attack Cable here. So I think we're going to exhaust Professor X from Spider-Man's Professor X to block this hit. So Pestilence hitting with a base of 3. Here's the, oh, I forgot Amplify. So we add an additional threat, because the boost was actually 3 with the Amplify. So War schemes for 3 plus 3, which is 6. So actually add 6 threat here. So already up to 8 out of 24. Okay, Pestilence attacking, X is blocking. Base of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. That would take out Professor X. That was a lot of damage there. And then Pestilence says after she attacks you, if she has any hit points, which she does, treat your identity text box as a very blank. So we no longer have scientists here. Let's use this. So to blank out scientists, we gotta remember that we can't use it for the next until the villain phase begins. All right, then Pestilence just attacked. It goes up on Spider-Man because Spider-Man blocked. This will move over to Death. Oh, Death is brutal. Okay, so it's on Death here. Then what are we doing next? Oh, and ally was defeated by something not consequent damage, so we place 3 threat on there. This goes up to 4 threat. Okay, now we got dealing counter cards, guys. All right, so we do 1 to Spider-Man, 1 to Cable. Then, because we're doing heroic mode, we get a second one to Spider-Man, and then we get a second one for Cable. So 4 encounter cards here. Please don't kill me. Eye of Sauron. Discard top 2 cards of your deck. For each resource I can discard, do the following thing. Discard the top 2 cards of your deck. Okay, so in top 3, Sauron's in play. He's not in play. So we have a mental and physical. Mental, discard a card from your hand. Physical, deal 1 damage to your attack. Okay, that's fine. So we take a damage and then we discard a card from hand, but we can choose. Drop down to 9. And then what do I want to discard here? Oh, we have 2 Spiders, so let's get rid of one of them. We for sure don't need both. Even if a minion comes out later, we just need one. Alright, that resolves that. That's encounter card. Metal Wings. Attached to Death and move the active counter to him. He's already on him. And then Death is considered to have at least 1 hit point remaining and gains retaliate 1. Okay, that's fine. He's already the active villain. He has retaliate 1. I gotta remember he has retaliate 1. Cable has 2 cards. Come on. Attached to the villain with the fewest remaining hit points without aerial. So Death has aerial, so it has to be one of these guys, but we can pick. Attached villain gains the aerial trait and is considered to have at least 1 hit point. +1 scheme, +1 attack. It's kind of brutal. Do we... Let me see here. What do we do? It doesn't really matter, I think. So it should just give us a Pestilence here. Alright. And no retaliate 1, right? Yeah. Alright, last encounter card is an infinite. Oh crap. Just mess up all the cards here. Put that back on. We have a really lucky first encounter phase though. So Infinites, there's only 4 threat on Gene Pool. So he does have Quick Strike, but he doesn't have Surge. So unfortunately he's gonna Quick Strike Cable here. And we have a minion for a Spy Tracer. So he's gonna do 2 damage on Cable. I think we just take damage, drop down to 10. Okay, and he has Guard as well. Okay, so we pass the first player token over to Cable, and then Cable starts off here. Okay, that was not bad. We survived the first turn. If we get activations, we're screwed, but we're able to survive there, which may just give us enough tempo right now. Okay, so do I want Spider-Man to pop off here? Or do I want Cable to pop off? Basically, whoever calls for backup Nick Fury is going to pop the heck off. I kind of want to give it to Cable. I think we get X and Nick. Confuse Death. Maybe we let... No, he doesn't have Stalwart yet. So we confuse Death. We flip down here on Cable. And then he's going to attack Spider-Man, though. So we want to get rid of all the allies, I think. Because his effect does like crazy stuff. Okay, so who do I want to draw a card and who do I want to not draw a card is the question here. So I'm going to mind scan here with Cable. It's going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 threat removal. It's pretty good. Kesar will thwart 1. Or do I just basic exhaust here? I think we just basic exhaust with Cable. And then we mind scan out, call for backup. We get the ready on Cable. Do I want a chance encounter it? See, if I put chance encounter on there, no, I can't double play Nick, right? Because of the unique rule. Which allies do I have here? We have X. Thing is, I don't need double X, and I can't do it anyways. I think Spider-Man gets Nick because Cable hasn't seen his Nick. I do like Ghost Spider though, Spider-Man as well. Let me think here. Spider-Man got in hand. Got this going on. Okay, all right. Let's just We're just gonna mine. Okay, we're gonna Thor for 2 from call for backup. Drops this from 6 down to 3 threat. I mean 6 down to, what am I doing? 6 down to 4 threat. Okay. Then we're going to exhaust Grey Malkin to generate an energy resource. Wait. Do I chance encounter? I mean, I feel like we always chance encounter though, right? Yeah, we're gonna chance encounter. Okay, we're gonna chance encounter attaches to call for backup. Okay. Next, we're gonna exhaust Grey Malkin, generate an energy resource. This would be second resource here, a Sconnyson, so I can play Mind Scan. Here, action thought remove 3 threat from a scheme, and remove 1 additional threat from that scheme for each side scheme victory display, which is 2. So it's gonna do 5 threat removal, clears off the call for backup. Okay, so we got a bunch of triggers here. First one's a chance encounter because it's interrupt. When attached, so we attach the side scheme. When that attached side scheme is defeated, we can search your deck and discard off for any ally, add to your hand, and shuffle up your deck. So we're gonna look through our deck, and we're gonna grab. We get Spider-Man to be a resource. No, it's okay. I think we go Jessica Jones. She can throw for a lot. Yeah, add Jessica Jones. Actually, do I want to just grab her out? instead of Nick for Cable. So then she's throwing for 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna grab Jessica Jones here. Okay, we don't need shuffle up because we're gonna grab Nick Fury, who's right here. So we trigger the chance encounter. Now we do the call for backup. So each player can search your deck and discard out for any ally and put it straight into play. So this goes to Vigil's play. We can move in the soldier here. So Cable is going to grab Nick Fury and put him straight into play. Shuffle up. And then Spider-Man is going to grab, I think, Professor X. All right, so Spider-Man's going to get Professor X from the discard pile and put him straight into play. All right, so Professor X, after he enters play, choose one. We pick the one to confuse a villain. We're going to confuse Death. Does he have, let me check if he has Stalwart. No, he has Retaliate 1, okay. And then Nick, whenever he enters play, choose one. We're going to pick the one and draw 3 cards here for Cable. So let's get all this going on. 3 cards for Cable. 1, 2. Dang, I keep drawing TK Blast. We got Mind Scan. Mind Scan's huge here. Okay. Room for the allies. I think we can kind of stack them here. You guys know their hit points and stuff. All right. And then Cable has a few other things. He Mind Scans, so he can ready up after he defeats a side scheme, because Mind Scan does count as him thwarting. Great Mount can raise up when a side scheme is defeated. Skill Investigator will exhaust to draw us a card. We got a chance encounter here. So I want to go Jessica Jones. I wish we had a different player's side scheme instead of keeping the pressure right now. Because Cable could thwart more, but we can always thwart this stuff here. Okay, let me think here. If we Mind Scan, our text box is blank, that's okay, because we already used our ability. So I can clear that off. Do 1 damage to each character they control. That's not too bad this turn either. Can Cable clear all of it off? Mind Scan. Okay. And then we play Jessica Jones. Do I want to force Amnesia? One of these side schemes. These aren't that bad, but I think I do force Amnesia. Okay. Let's exhaust Grey Malkin to generate an energy resource. We're going to play Force Amnesia. So after a non-permanent side scheme is defeated, we can add Force Amnesia and that side scheme to the victory display. Okay. Next, we are going to use a double resource here, so I can play a Mind Scan. Here, I should remove 3 threat from a scheme, and a 1 additional threat from a scheme for each side scheme display, which is 3 now, so we can do 6 threat removal. That will kill Spectre of Death. When it's defeated, the player who defeats the scheme deals 1 damage to each character that they control. 1 damage on Kesar, 1 damage to Nick, and then 1 damage to Cable, drops down 9. So now this side scheme is defeated. We're trigger Force Amnesia. After a non-permanent side scheme is defeated, add Force Amnesia and that side scheme to victory display. So this all gets removed from the game and go into victory display. Okay. Next, a side scheme was defeated, so we can exhaust Grey Malkin to ready back up here. And then if we do, I think we just play Jessica Jones, and we can Grey Malkin, and we flip down. Or Plasma Rifle, I mean. Thing is, our attacks have range, so I almost don't want to hit the Infinite Soldier. Oh, he has Guard. I can't hit the minions anyways. Dang it. I should have played Jessica before, or Thornton's less now. But 1, 2, 3, 3. No, it's enough. Okay, so we do 3 uses here. We're going to play Jessica Jones. She gets +1 Thor for each side scheme in play. Oh, wait. Actually, you know what? Let's not do that. Hold up. There's a better way for us to do this. Because we're ready up the Grey Malkin again. So, sorry guys, we're going to take that back. With these 3 cards in hand. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use Grey Malkin to generate an energy resource. And then we'll do 2 more resources here. Yeah, that's fine. We won't get Nick back again. He's about losing a chance to counter though. But we'll play Jessica Jones here. She gets +1 Thor for each side scheme play. We use the Grey Malkin for her. There's 1, 2 side schemes, so she has 3 Thor right here. So she's going to Thor for 3 from this side scheme. Drops it down to 2. and it should take a consequence of damage. Then we'll exhaust Nick Fury. He's going to throw for 2, clear off this side scheme. Whenever this side scheme is defeated, the player who defeats this scheme treats their identity text box as if it were blank until the next villain phase begins. Cable doesn't have the response anymore, but we're going to use it, so it doesn't matter. This gets discarded. Nick takes a constant damage, and when a side scheme is defeated, we can raid up Great Malkin again. Then we can trade the Plasma Rifle here, exhaust it, and spend an energy resource. Great Malkin generates energy. Do damage to enemy equals to the number of side scheme features play, which is 4. The cap here is 4. It can only do the max of 4 damage, but it's going to do 4 here. Infinite Soldier and take him out. Then I feel like we flip down. Yeah, let's flip down and heal with Cable. So we're going to flip down to Alter Ego. Then we're going to exhaust the heal by 4. Bring some 9 back up to 12 life, full life here. Right? And we just keep Kesar around. Yeah, I think we keep Kesar around. Okay, we'll hold on to this and we're going to end our turn. Okay, Spider-Man's turn. Remember, he does not have Scientists until the villain phase begins. Both have Suit Up here. So I probably just straight up Suit Up here for Moon Girl. Okay, Moon Girl is going to exhaust and Thor for 2 from the main scheme. Drop that down, 6 threat. She'll take 2 console damage, getting knocked out. She's gone. Then we're going to use a double resource here. So I can play Suit Up. Alter action search your deck and discard out for an ally. Upgrade can be attached to ally, add to your hand. Moon Girl, and upgrade be Clarity Purpose here again. Alright. Then that resolves that. We're going to play Moon Girl. We're going to use Scientist generate. Oh, sorry, we don't have Scientist. Okay. Queen Carrier generate a wild, declared to be a mental. And then I forgot Spy Tracer here. So we have a mental resource right now with the Quinn Carrier. Do I want to use these 2 or these 2? Do I want to save the enhanced Spire Sense? No. Okay, 2 more mentals here for a total of 3 mental resources to play Moon Girl back down. Play only have the champion or genius trait. We do have the genius trait, so we can play her. And we draw 3 cards for 3 mentals. Please give me like a mansion or something. Oh, we got a mansion. Okay. Oh, we got Aunt May. Shoot. We drew 3 cards here. I want to just play the mansion. Lose Aunt May if I do. I could play Clarity of Purpose. And then play Aunt May and the War of the Great Web, though. Oh, dang it. I wish I had Scientists going on, because then I could do more. Oh, dang it, dang it, dang it. What do we do with this hand, guys? A decision. Because playing this out gives me Temple. I think I need Temple against the scenario, even though Mansion is so good. Yeah, we just need higher Temple here, so I'm going to have to toss the Mansion and just play out this hand. Okay, Mansion should be a resource, so I can play Aunt May. As an alter action, we need Exhauster to heal 4 damage from Peter Parker. Let's heal, go back up to our full life of 10. Then we're going to use a resource here to play Clarity of Purpose, attach to your friendly character. Should I give this an X? Because the resource this turn is what it would do if I give it to X. Actually, wait, sorry guys, we're take that back. We're going to use the Spy Tracer to play Aunt May instead of the Avengers Mansion. So we lost that. I think I just wanted to mention hand, guys, because I'm so greedy. I want this mansion to get in play. Do we have any more doubles? We have 2 more doubles. So yeah, we're going to go super greedy here, guys. We're going to keep on to mansion. And then I'm going to flip up to hero form here. Yeah, so we'll do that one instead. So flipping up to hero form. We don't have Spire Sense until the villain phase begins. We use a resource here and just play the War Great Web. Attach a friendly to a character with Spire inside. We'll get the Spider-Man. And then attach character against a Web War trait. So now we are a Web War. And then we'll hold on to the mission in our hand. When a Web War allies play, we can get +1 attack until the end of the phase. Okay. Here we go. Now we got to do some thwarting here. Death is going to scheme against Cable. He's confused and he's going to attack Spider-Man. When he attacks Spider-Man, we lose all of our allies. And it's overkill. So hopefully we can draw a backflip here. So I think we just thwart with everybody. So let's do X will thwart for 3 from the main. Drop her from 6 down to 3 threat. And then he'll take a consequential damage. And then I almost want to clear off Gene Pool. Yeah, we'll do Maria Hill and Moon Girl with both thwart for a total of 4. Clear off Gene Pool. They'll both take consequential damage. Maria Hill is gone. Moon Girl takes 2. And then we're holding this in our hand. Spider-Man's gonna throw for 1 from the main, drop down 2. Okay, so we got really good progress, but any villain phase could just kill us. So I gotta be mindful about that. If we get like under fire or something like that, right? Alright, so we're gonna end our turn. Let's ready everyone back up, and then villain phase begins. So our text box is back now, so we now have Spider Sense active. So that's pretty good. Ready back up. We are grooving, but for how long is the question. Alright, Cable is gonna draw back up to 6, holding on to TK Blast here. Precognition is going to be really good when I get that down. 5, 6. Spider-Man's draw up to 5. Hold on to the mansion. Let's get. Oh, we got the doubles. I want a backflip though. Ah, dang it. We don't have a backflip. We're going to take a lot of damage here, but we have anime to heal us. Okay. We may draw a backflip. Alright, it is villain's turn. Adding 2 to the main. This is just the second villain phase, guys. Dang. Okay. Then, Death is going to scheme against Cable because he's an alter ego. Death is confused. Nothing happens there. Then the counter does not move because he never activated. Death will attack Spider-Man here. We're trigger Spider-Sense and draw a card when villain initiates an activation. Dang it! Not our backflip. Okay, he has overkill and retaliate 1. Okay, so he has overkill here. He's hitting with a base of 5. Almost want to just exhaust to defend. You know, anime uses a lot in case he like there's another activation, right? Because I don't know. And we also have odds here to block. I think we can just take the hit here. I mean, Aunt May is doing crazy, so he's gonna hit for 5, and then here is the boost card. We're gonna take it on Spider-Man in the face. 0. Okay, nice. So 5 damage brings us from 10 down to 5 life here. Okay, so we take the damage. Now, after this guy attacks us, do 1 damage to each character you control. So Moon Girl is wiped out here. X takes the damage, and Spider-Man takes the damage, drops down to 4. Then we move the counter over to Famine. So hopefully Famine gets a scheme, because Famine's confused. Alright. Alright. Okay, now encounter card time. Okay. 1 for Cable, who's the first player. 1 for Spider-Man. Second one for Cable. And second one for Spider-Man because heroic mode. Guys, I'm not sure which 2. This is not. Caught off guard. This card upgrade or support control. We always toss good investigator here. I think we have another copy in the deck, so it's fine. That's chill. Can we survive this encounter phase here? Infinite Soldier. Nothing on Gene Pool, so it doesn't do anything. It does have guard though. Okay. We're getting lucky. Side scheme, when defeated player defeats this card, top 10 cards of their deck. 6 threat on here with acceleration. Okay. Oh, I'll take that for Spider-Man. Discard the upgrade control the lowest cost. Highest cost of a villain has psionic trait. So villain's referring to the active villain for villain cards. Discard the upgrade control. We don't have 1 upgrade. I'll take it, so we lose this. Alright, so we lose a Warrior Grey Web's upgrade. And then since it was card, this card does not gain search. Okay. Holy cow, guys. We are cruising here on this scenario. I don't know how. I'm still not sure that we can win. But we've been having some really weak encounter phases. So, alright. Oh, wait. No, sorry, guys. Moon Girl was defeated by this damage. So we do add 3 threat on Gene Pool because it wasn't consequent damage. That stinks. But that does not change this guy. He has Quick Strike, but we're an Artigo, so Quick Strike doesn't trigger anyway. So we're fine there. Then at the end of the round, Nick Fury gets his card if he's still in play. Okay. Alright. So fix the upkeep there, and then we are back on passive token over Spider-Man. He's gonna start us off. Okay, I want to get these webbed ups in play, but I have to play Mansion, right? All right, we're gonna do 4 resources here. Play the Avengers Mansion. We exhausted, have a player draw a card. If I go Spider-Man, I could play the webbed up. The webbed up is huge. We web up Famine. We will activate and scheme, and then both of we blocked. I think we have to go webbed up here. Because if I draw like a key card I want to play, that will stink. Oh, I forgot X is discarded at the end of the round as well. Dang it. Yeah, he should have been discarded before at the end of the round before we did everything else because he was in play. He gets discarded. All right, let me check here. What do we got here going on the table? So side schemes feed Jessica Jones. We have a skill investigator that we're gonna play. We haven't drawn the professor yet, which kind of stinks. I want to play his precognition though. We can manipulate the encounter cards. I want to clear off another side scheme. So maybe superpower training here. for 6. She throws for 4. Yeah, so we should be able to get a good move on. I don't think we go for undercover here. Yeah, I mean, Cable doesn't need a draw. So Spider-Man's going to draw a card with the mansion. Dang, we drew it back. Oh, that's fine. We're going to exhaust Quick Care, generate a wild resource. This would be 3 more resources for a total of 4. So we can play it with webbed up, pure form only, attached to enemy. When attached to enemy would attack with these cards and they get stunned. We're gets a Famine here. It was not activated. Yeah, she hasn't activated yet. So we never trade the gauntlet. Okay, so it's on Famine. Then we're going to what do we do with the Infinite Soldier here? Does Cable have 1 damage somewhere? I think we just store for 1 with Spider-Man, to be honest. From Gene Pool? Oh, we can superpower training again, the other webbed up. That is gonna be so good, guys. Okay. Alright, let me see. Okay. We are going to thwart for 1 from Gene Pool. Let's drop it down. Okay. Alright, and then we're gonna flip down to Alter Ego. Then we're going to exhaust Animate to heal us by 4. Brings from 4 up to 8. Okay. Alright. Pass over to Cable. Okay, Cable's gotta pop off here. Are we decking out? Oh, we're not decking out. Okay, but we're decking out next turn. Okay, so Cable's first gonna play Skill Investigator attack, give it to himself again. 0 cost upgrade. After the size comes field, we can draw a card. Then we're at full life here. So we want to play Superpower Training. Let's go ahead and flip up to Hero Form. Exhaust Grey Malkin to generate an energy resource. So we can play Superpower Training. Player's side team comes in with 3 per player threat, so it's gonna have 6 threat here. Okay, so now Jessica Jones has 1, 2, 3, 4 thwart. So she's gonna thwart for 4 from Superpower Training, drop down 2 threat. She'll take a consequential damage. Cable is gonna thwart for 2. Yeah, we'll clear off Superpower Training. When this side is defeated, each player may search your deck and discover for any upgrade, identity specific upgrade put into play. So for Spider-Man, you can put into webbed up, bypass the hero form only because it's put into play. So it's gonna bypass any requirements that you need to play it, like play only if it has the Avenger trait, right? So we're gonna attach webbed up here to War. Yeah, that's so good. Okay, let's put it like this. All right, double webbed up. Spider-Man's webbing everyone up, and then Cable is gonna get an identity specific upgrade. Do we get Temporal Leap? Or do I get... I think I get TK Force Field, actually. Actually, let's get Temporal Leap. Just because we're going to draw the TK... No, let's get Telekinetic Force Field. It's just way better here because we're doing Final Threat. So we're going to get the Telekinetic Force Field. Identity Specific Upgrade comes straight into play. I think there's no other one. Yeah. Let's get that. Oh, the Professor. We would have drawn it with the Skill Investigator. Except we got to shuffle up now. Alright. So this comes into play. Hero form only when a friendly character will take any amount of damage. We can discard this card to block out all that damage. This now goes into victory display. 5 sides can be victory display. Grey Malkin raise up, sides comes defeated. Cable defeated it. He thwarted it, so he raised up. And Exhaustive Investigator, draw a card. So let's draw a card here. Okay, that's a dead card. Okay. So because of the unique rule, we can't have 2 survivors. But this actually be so good in this scenario, so we just can't do anything. Alright, so we can do this. We do this, and we precognition, which is pretty good, I think. Alright, so let's do Grey Malkin and Plaza Rifle. It's going to do 4 damage to enemy. That will wipe out Infinite Soldier because he has guard. Then let's go ahead and play a Telekinetic Blast here. We're going to do something that has like Retaliate and stuff, right? This guy have Retaliate, so we do like the other ones. Let's do 3 resources here. Play Telekinetic Blast, and we'll hit Pestilence. So do 6 damage to enemy and do 1 damage for each side's individual display, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right now. So it's gonna do 11 damage on Pestilence. And I think they all have 24 life, 12 per player, so 11 damage there. Okay. Next, I think I still have the thwart here. Well, let's play precognition first. Look at the top X cards in counter where X equals the number of side schemes victors play. So we have 5 side schemes there. You may discard one, put the rest back in any order. So top 5 cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Pestilence is stunned and confused. So these are all being counter cards. Ooh, we want it like this. I want to draw it, I think. So I think we do this. Yeah. I think we do this. We review all these cards. Do I discard Shadow Pass? It will be revealed, so I think we discard Shadow Pass because it's going to be revealed next round. This is actually fine somehow. I don't know how this is fine. So we do it like this. Place further in Gene Pool. Place further side skin, which is more in Gene Pool. And this. Ah, dang it. The Master Plan is going to hurt. Should be getting a Mind Scan, though. Do I want to take Shadow Pass this turn? Let me think. I could give it to Spider-Man. If we defeat Vulture, I don't mind shuffling the other cards into the deck. Yeah, I think we toss Master Plan. This is way more brutal. If Gene Pool and Time Famine goes up, yeah, so we toss Master. Actually, we keep Master Plan for next encounter phase. So we made this card. We're not going to discard anything. We keep on to Master Plan because it's not that bad if I clear up all the side schemes. So we're gonna do. Oh, it doesn't matter. We're gonna shuffle Vulture's cards in. So maybe we just toss Master Plan. Yeah, it's too dangerous because like if we have any other side scheme in play. But wait a minute. Because if it only adds to the Gene Pool, we're fine. We cleared off 1, 2. There's only one more side scheme that we could possibly get. If I get that one, what is that? Is it that? No, we have all of them because in victory display. So I'm fine with the Master Plan then. Okay, never mind. So yeah, we're gonna leave the Master Plan. We're not gonna discard anything. And then we're gonna put it back in this order here. Shadow Pass comes. Yeah, we're gonna do the cards like this. Then we reveal one at a time. Ish. No, we do Coin of the Week first, right? Yeah. But no, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Okay, what am I? Okay, let's put there in Gene Pool. So Shadow Pass would do Vulture if I do it this way, right? Because I want Vulture to come out, not Cable's Nemesis. So let me think. It would be we deal in counter cards. Spider-Man gets dealt. Cable gets dealt. Heroic Mode, Spider-Man gets the second one. Actually, let's do it like this. Yeah, okay, that doesn't matter. Okay, so I put it back in this order. So Spider-Man gets the first card. Okay, that's resolves precognition. Okay, all right. Sorry guys, it took so long. All right, next. What are we doing here? We are going to have Cable. Let's thwart. That won't trigger here, so we're gonna thwart for 2 from Famine. Time of Famine. Drop us down to 4 threat. And that will end our turn. Yeah, let's right back up. Okay. All right. Spider-Man drops back up to 6 in Alter Eagle. I can't play the Web of Life Destiny because I don't have the Great Web. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we got Ingenuity and Ironheart, so we can go for that play here. Able to draw it back up to 5. Mind Scan is so good right now. Okay. All right. What we're doing, villain's turn. He's gonna add 1, 2, 3 to the main, so it goes up to 7 threat here. Mind Scan will kill that. All right. Activation now. Active villain is Pestilence. She's going to scheme against Spider-Man, but she's confused. We remove the confused stats. Nothing else happens. Then she attacks Cable. She's webbed up, so we discard this, and she gets stunned instead. So now she is stunned, and the Infinity Gauntlet will not trigger because she never activated. So that is, we're popping off right now, guys. All right, then we do encounter cards, which we know what they are. That's huge. So we do one for Spider-Man, for Cable. Heroic Mode, we get another one for Spider-Man, and another one for Cable. Okay, so Spider-Man's first encounter card is Shadow of the Past. So we reveal our set-aside Nemesis minion. Vulture comes into play. He has Quick Strike, but we're in Arc Eagle, so Quick Strike does not trigger. So that's great. We got Higher Robbery, which I do have to resolve, and then we shuffle these 3 Vulture cards into counter deck, changing where Master Plan goes. But these cards aren't that bad if Vulture is not in play. So we just to make sure we kill Vulture, and we can reveal these cards anytime, it doesn't matter. All right. So, okay, Higher Robbery though. When reviewed, each player placed a random card from their hand face down here. So, random. So we shuffle. What am I doing? So we just shuffle up. Use a random card. All right. So we lose this. Cable does the same thing here. Card. Hope it's not the mind scan. And a 6th threat. All right. The mind scan. Okay, good. We got mind scan. Okay. All right. That resolves Shall the Past. Okay. Then next encounter card for Spider-Man is Golden Horse attached to villain with the fewest hit points. It's gonna be Famine, so she's now considered to have 1 hit point. And Gans Aerial. Okay. 2 cards for Cable. We got Technovirus Resurgence. I think have we seen it? We saw it, right? So it's gonna bring out our. Wait, where? Oh yeah, we saw it. Technovirus Purge. So Technovirus Resurgence brings it out into play here. So the side scheme just in play. Only Cable can remove threat from this side scheme. So let's just come here with 5 threat, and if we clear it off, Cable gets +1 to all the stats. And Psionic Trait. We can actually mind scan that. Dang it, but I want to clear off this. Okay. Then we have one more kind of card. Going to weak, place 4 threat on Gene Pool. Gene Pool goes from 2 up to 6. All right, guys. I don't know how we're surviving so long. Getting very lucky, for sure. Okay, pass it over to Cable. Who's gonna start us off? Okay, how many cards do we have in the deck? I think we're gonna deck out soon. Yeah, we're gonna deck out here. Have the mind scan. I use arrows and Grey Malkin for a mind scan. Pop that off. You can probably play Gambit. Should be really good. I don't even know if actually, I think we mentioned for Cable. Yeah, Spider-Man doesn't really have too much to play here. But Live Dust is not the thing. Yeah, we're gonna exhaust the mansion for Spider-Man and draw a Cable card. Ooh, a double. Okay, I didn't know we had more doubles. Okay, so I played Gambit first, I think. I would love to get that out. Yeah, we still don't do Gambit yet. I want to play Gambit though. So we'll do Malkin for resource. This would be a second resource here. So I can play Mind Scan, remove 3 that from the scheme, and +1 additional threat for each side scheme page display. We have 5, so it's going to do 7 threat removal. That will kill the Technovirus Purge. So when that happens, it goes in victory display. Cable gets +1 Thor, +1 attack, and +2 defense, and Psionic Trait. We have now 6 side schemes there. This gets discarded. Okay, so now we did that. So Grey Malkin readies back up, and we exhaust Skill Investigator to draw a card because the side scheme was defeated. We got Blindfold. I think I Gambit here though. Because we're going to get done in counter cards Blindfold. For Heroic mode, I think Blindfold doesn't change that much because we can't change the order, right? Yeah, we go Gambit. Yeah, we just go Gambit. Wait, we want a Grey Malkin, so we hold a Blindfold to see what happens. Okay, let's, yeah, because we're going to get this card back. If we throw it out, Jessica Jones has, maybe I want to use Jessica Jones first. 1, 2, 3, 4 Thwart. She would have 5. I should have kept that. So she has 4 Thwart right now. I use Grey Malkin now, and then she'll get the ready back on it by thwarting out like this thing. If we do that though, we lose all our cards on our deck. I think that's okay. Yeah. Okay. So, what cards you got? We have 3 cards. I want to get this back to the shuffle actually, especially Blindfold. But is she that good in this situation though? Like this scenario? Maybe not. Do I just play game? I mean, I can just hold on to Blind for next turn. I think I can always hold on to her. Okay, so let's go ahead and get double back to the deck. We're gonna use Grey Malkin generate energy resource. This will be a double, so we can play Gambit. When you Gambit enters play, look at the top 3 cards in counter deck and tuck 1 on him, so only the boost is available. So 1, 2. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're gonna get activations here. Dang it, they're getting advance and assault. That's gonna be so bad. So Famine's gonna. Oh, dang it. Okay. So we're gonna grab under fire though, because that's still the worst one. And then was it advance and then assault? on the next 2 cards. Gambit's gonna have 3 Thor, 3 attack though, which is pretty good. Okay, so the thing is, Jessica Jones thwarts this. She doesn't go back into our shuffle. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I want her back in shuffle because she's like MVP right now, right? Who is thwarting what? The Spider-Man. Spider-Man's got a little bit of thwart going on, so that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. She has 4 thwart. So yeah, she will thwart. This is just perfect for her to kill. Okay, she'll thwart for 4 from higher robbery. Drop this from 6 down to 2 threat. Then she'll take console damage and we'll get her knocked out. So I can get her back to the shuffle. Very important here. Cable has 3 thwart, which feels bad for throwing out the higher robbery, but I think we just do it because he can ready back up anyways. So yeah, Cable is going to thwart here for 3. We haven't used a response this turn. We'll clear off higher robbery. So side scheme was defeated. The cards go back in the owner's hands. And backflip for Spider-Man. Okay, Cable readies up once per phase after defeating side scheme. And side scheme is defeated, ready up Grey Malkin. Okay. Next, I think we do A-Star Cable there. So we can exhaust Grey Malkin for the Plaza Rifle. It's going to do 4 damage to enemy. The attack has range. We're going to do 4 to Famine. Brings her from 11 up to 15 damage now. Because the cap is 4, even though we have 6 sides in that victory display. Right? Then, let me think here. So we did that. Then, I think they should play Professor. Yeah, we want to get a side scheme out. Flip down to Alter Ego. We have 3 thwart here. Does she have Retaliate 1? No, she doesn't have Retaliate 1. Yeah, that's the Metal Wings. But this has range anyway, so it doesn't matter. I think I just play Professor. I think hold on to one another because I don't think it's usable in this. Oh, I've got Vultures in play. Dang it. I think we just hit Vulture, guys. Sorry. So we don't do 4 damage to her. We're going to keep her at 11 life. We're going to do 4 damage on Vulture. We're going to knock him out. I forgot he was there. So yeah, we kill Vulture with the Plasma Rifle instead of hitting Famine. So she still has 11 damage. Okay. Yeah, K-Star is going to thwart for 1 from a time of Famine. Drop down 3. He'll take consequent damage to get knocked out. I want him back in shuffle 2 because he's very, very good. Okay. Then we are going to. The threat's going to get kind of nasty, isn't it? Spider-Man's got backflip. That's pretty good. We have 1 card, 2 cards in the deck, so Black Cat's going to kill that. Let's thwart for 3 because we have +1 thwart, Tangle Virus, Purge, being Victor's play. Clear off a time of Famine. When it's defeated, the player who defeats the scheme discard top 10 cards of their deck. This gets discard Rise of Grey Malkin. Discard top 10 cards are these 3 cards. Oh, those are actually some really good cards. Alright, so that gets discarded. We deck out. We get dealt in advance. And we shuffle our discard pile back into deck. And then we don't discard from the new deck, which is pretty nice. So I think I timed that out pretty well, actually. Got lucky with that timing. The problem is the main's at 7 out of 24. And we Famine. So, I mean, not Famine because it'll move probably. So someone's getting an advance. Oh, she schemes for a lot too. Yeah, someone's gonna get an advance. I don't think we can flip down. I think we have to stay up in hero form actually, guys. Because yeah, I think both players have to be up in hero form because the threat is a little bit out of control, and we know they're getting a scheme here. I don't have X for confuse. Yeah, I gotta stay up in hero form. Okay, all right, that stinks. I want to flip down, but that's okay. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and use this as a resource. I don't need Grey Malkin here to play Professor. Obviously, action we exhaust it to either choose to draw a card or search your deck and discard off or play a side scheme out to your hand. All right, Gambit's gonna thwart for 3. Let's take it off of Gene Pool because we are going to stay up in hero form. He'll take a consequent damage. All right, that's gonna end Cable's turn. We're gonna pass it over to Spider-Man here. Okay, Spider-Man's gonna AMA, heal 4, go back up to our full life of 10. We want to go and just scientists here. I want to play ingenuity. So let's use scientist, generate a mental resource, a 3-second resource here, get it back in the shuffle to play ingenuity. 2-cost upgrade, play only if the gene shit, which you do have. We'd exhaust ingenuity, generate a mental resource. I want to trigger this thing because we have 2 cards left in our deck. So hold on to backflip, or did I just burn it here? She's webbed up. Let me think. Famine's going to attack Cable, right? That the stun will wear off. Then she's going to attack Spider-Man. Yeah, doesn't. Then we have this card, top 10 cards of deck, which is not the worst thing in the world. And then we play Ironheart here. And then we possibly even get Black Cat out. But then I lose that. No, wait, I have a resource here. Okay. So we're going to do 1 resource here, 1 resource here, so I can play Ironheart. After you play Ironheart from your hand, draw a card. Okay, we got Hobie. I think. Okay. Do we have? Let's check a discard pile. Okay. So we want to hold into this black that's in our hand here, I think. Okay. And then what do I want to do? I have 1 card left in my deck. So I think I'm fine discarding that here. Let's go ahead and flip up to hero form. Let's do this. Hero response, after you attack this villain, we can resolve the force response as if it attacked you to his card. So we're going to swing for 2 on Famine. So 13 damage on Famine. Now resolve the force response as if it just attacked us. So she attacks you to discard the top 10 cards of your deck. So we lose top 10 cards of your deck. It's just 1. That's awesome. We deck out, get Delphi's Encounter, which is an assault. Shuffle our discard pile back into deck. So we're going to have 3 encounter cards per player, total of 6 encounter cards this villain phase. But I think we're going to be okay here. Alright. So, I mean, I don't know if we're going to be okay, actually. But, like, the stuns and the web dub is really good. Like, Status Lock really kills this scenario, so. Okay. Alright. What do we do here? I want to do some thwarting for the quick strike on Gene Pool. We always go Black Cat, I think. So Quinn Care is a resource. Hobie's another resource to play Black Cat. Force response after she enters play. Discard top 2 cards of your deck. Add each mental to your hand. We got 2 mentals to your hand. It doesn't matter though. We're not playing anything else. Okay, so that's good. We didn't lose anything that I really wanted to keep. Okay, I think we keep the main at 7. No, okay. Ironheart's gonna throw for 1 from Gene Pool. She'll take a consequential damage. But we can cancel the advance. That's really good. Black Cat's gonna swing for 1 on Famine. 14 damage here on Famine. Okay? And she does not take constant damage for attacking. Alright, I think that's it, guys. We're gonna end our turn here. Okay, if we can just kill like one of these guys, I think we'll have a lot bigger of advantage. Maybe Cable can draw a TK Blast or like a swing weapon for Spider-Man. We really start to pop off. Alright, Cable's drawn back up to 5 here. TK Blast, okay. Spider-Man's drawn back up to 5. Let's discard auto. I don't like having both players be in hero form, but maybe Cable can flip down next turn because Spider-Man's got backflip, so he doesn't need to take damage. Okay. Alright, here we go. Villain's turn. So we're gonna add just 2 threats to the main because 2 per player, or 1 per player, I mean. So it goes up to 9 threat. Okay, 9 out of 24. Famine's act villain. He's gonna attack Cable. She's stunned, so nothing happens there. She's gonna attack Spider-Man now. Yeah, we're gonna draw a card with Spider Sense. And we're gonna take the hit because we have backflip. We don't want to have ally block because of Gene Pool. So she's attacking Spider-Man here. With a base of 1, 2, 3. Here's the boost. 1. So we 4 damage on Spider-Man. We will just play a backflip here. Jump out way, prevent all the damage. So we take no damage here from Famine. Then we move the counter over. And Famine also triggers the Infinity Gauntlet. Puts this into play. We just put it like this. Let's just put it like this. So we know Space Stone is in play. And then after she attacks, discard top 10 cards of her deck. So that's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Warrior Great Web. I get that. Oh, suit up though. So 2 more suit ups. We lost Nick though. But Moongirl's still in there. So it should be draw a suit up with Moongirl next turn. Okay. 14 damage out of 24. I think we can kill her next turn. Okay, so now War's active villain, who's webbed up, which is really, really good. Okay, so now we're gonna do encounter cards. So 1 a Cable, 1 a Spider-Man in a heroic mode, second 1 a Cable, second 1 a Spider-Man, total of 3 here. Okay, so first, War's gonna, well, Cable's gonna review encounter cards. So he reviews in advance. So War's gonna scheme. We're gonna enhance Spire Sense that. So we're gonna spend Ingenuity. Yeah, generates a mental resource to play enhanced Spire Sense. When Treachery is reviewed in counter deck, cancel one of your effects, cancel the advance. So I don't want to add extra scheme right now because it's at 9. It's kind of high. Cable keeps revealing his encounter cards. I want her to get an attack. Horseman of Death. Heal 2 damage from death. Give him a tough. He activates. Oh, dang it. Death is not good. Oops. 14. Okay. So, heal 2 damage from death. He's at full life. Give him a tough status card. He is going to activate. So, he's going to attack Cable. Do we have... After he attacks you, deal 1 damage to each character you control. What do Metal Wings do? Tally 1. Okay, I think we still block here because Black Cat lives. So Ironheart's gonna exhaust to defend the hit. The attack goes over to Spider-Man now. So Death is attacking. He activates against you. Okay, so here's the boost. Oh, he has overkill. Shoot. Hold on. Dang it, I forgot he's overkill. I should have kept the backflip. Let me think. That means Spider-Man flips down. Cable stays up in hero form. Spider-Man's the one that has to take damage. Oh, then this will move too. Oh, and Pestilence will attack. Treat text box as if it were blank. I think that's fine. Let me think. Do I take the hit on Cable? No, it's gotta be Spider-Man. Yeah, okay. So Spider-Man is going to exhaust to defend a hit, and Ironheart will just get blown up. So he's activating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage on Spider-Man. We defend for 3, so we take 3. Brings from 10 down to 7. Okay. After she attacks you, do 1 damage to each character you control. Ironheart's gone. Black Cat takes the damage. Oh, we add threat to Gene Pool. Yeah, dang it. Oh, so bad. We add 3 threat. Yeah. Uh-oh. That's not good. I forgot, because ally was defeated by non-consequential. When any villain activates, we move the counter over. So that's unfortunate now. It's no longer in war. That really messes up. Side scheme, Sauron lives. When defeated effect with 3 threat here. Okay, and a crisis, so that's not the worst thing, actually. We can just do the one defeat whenever it happens. Okay, 3 encounter card for Spider-Man. We know one of them is going to be Assault here. So the villain attacks you. Pestilence will attack. That's unfortunate. So she attacks when Spider Sense and draw a card first. Got the web shooters. Dang, we have doubles, nothing to play with them. That kind of stinks. We're going to block with Black Cat. So Pestilence hit with a base of 4. Here's the boost. Heal 3 damage from the active enemy. Give it a tough stats card. She's at full life. She gets a tough. Okay, that's not bad. So no boost icons there. The toughs are kind of annoying though. So 4 damage blows up Black Cat. She's gone. And then our text box is now blanked out with Pestilence effect. The webbed up. I wish it was on someone else like Death. Maybe we should have just webbed up Death. Oh yeah, I should have webbed up Death. The next webbed up going on Death. As soon as I'm going to draw that one. Is it in discard pile? Oh, it's gone. Dang it. Oh, I got this card with that one thing. Oh, I have to. Death is terrible. All right, 2 more cards to go. Going to weak. Place 4 threat on Gene Pool. Goes up to 9 threat. So Mind Scan will pop that though. Hopefully the last side scane's not like an Infinite Soldier. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Attach him in with the highest hit points. If no min activated, it's going to gain Surge. So basically it's going to Surge because we have no mins in play. Please don't be infinite. No master plan with more than 1 side scheme. So place 4 on each side scheme. This goes from 3 up to 7. And this goes from 9 up to 13. Okay. And no stones triggered yet, which is so good for us. Pass over Spider-Man, who has a blanked out text box, and he's going to start us off. Okay, do I just want to have Cable pop more off with the Avengers Mansion there? Let's check here. How many more Infinite Soldiers I got? Infinite Soldier right here. Okay, so we have Clone the Weak, Infinite Soldiers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 8 cards in the module. We have 2 more Infinite Soldiers. Dang it. 2 more Infinite Soldiers. Oh, I forgot. Pestilence attacked us, so we move this over to Death. Of course, it's Death again. Dang it, Death. Death only schemes for 3, though, so we have Spider-Man flip down, and he would Aunt May. Problem is, do I mention Spider-Man or do I mention Cable? Oh boy. I really want to TK Blast. Take out Famine, so we can kill one of them first. Cable Doors for 3. This at 7, though. We have no allies on Spider-Man. Feels really bad. This hand is just not good here for Spider-Man. And no minions for a Spider Tracer. Yeah, this is a rough hand. If I don't draw into anything, then... But if I draw into something really nice, then I prefer... Okay, let's just plan out Cable's hand first. We have to plan out Cable's hand. So, we don't have a Mind Scan. So, we're leaving G-Pool because we don't have a Mind Scan. We're gonna play... We're gonna play Blindfold. Yeah. Actually, we could keep up the pressure. No, it's only attack events. Dang it. Let me think here. I could, if I chance encounter here, and if we thwart that out, we could grab a Nick Fury. Proc a lot of things here. Search the encounter in discard pile for Sauron. So Sauron's already in discard pile. Dang it. Cable has like stuff he wants to play. Spider-Man's got resources, but nothing to play with them. Who do I mention, guys? I feel this is pivotal. I think we mentioned Cable. Cable's a safer bet. So let's just go ahead and exhaust the mention here for Cable. Draw a card. Generation X. Oh, okay. That might be useful here. We can grab a Mind Scan. Okay. So what are we doing here? Then Spider-Man is going to use a Queen Care, which he can share to play the Web Shooters. 1 cost upgrade comes in with 3 web counters. We exhaust to generate what resource only in hero form. Let's go resource here to play Clarity of Purpose. We'll attach it to Spider-Man here. When exhaust to take a damage, generate a wild resource. And then we just want to doubles. Let's flip down to Arc Eagle. Blanked our text box. Let's exhaust Anime Hue by 4. Brings back up to 10 here. Right, we'll see if the flip down was a mistake there. But Death will scheme against us, which is not terrible. And Fan will attack. Able. Oh, the Space Stone's not good. Okay, alright. Then I think we're done here. I think we discard energy. Let's hold on to just the genius here. Okay, so pass it over to Cable. Okay. Cable is gonna do his turn now. Okay, let me think here. We chance encounter on Sauron Lives. Let's do that. Then we're gonna do 1, 2, 3 resources, so I can play Blindfold. When she enters play, look at the top 5 cards of the encounter deck. We have to discard 1, put the rest back in the same order. So no one's decking out. Boost is after activation. Famine activates against you. Yeah, I don't want that, I think. That's not good. Do not give her a boost, though. She's hitting for 3. No, but you essentially activate your Infinity Gauntlet, so I think we discard this. Villain's attack against Overkill. Oh, this would be the boost for Death's Scheme, so that's fine. We discard that. Get the Overkill boost to Spider-Man Scheme. It would be 2 for the attack, and then these are fine encounter cards to get, except for this one. Pestilence is this one. Okay. Alright. So this goes back in the same order. Alright. Blindfold is going to thwart 2 from Sauron Lives. Should take consequence damage. Gambit's going to thwart 3. Drop it down to 2. Will take consequence damage. Cable with thwart 3. Clear it off. Okay, so interrupt when size can search your deck and discard pile for an ally. And add to your hand. We get Nick. Great Malkin and Skill Investigator. I really need a double though. Or do I just grab X? X is not that good here though. Hmm. I think we go Nick. Dang it. No, we could go Jessica Jones. No, she only has a +1 though. Uh, Dang it. Yeah, we gotta go Nick. I just need Helicarriers because I don't have resources. Yeah, let's just grab Nick. I gotta separate these resources here. We really need them here. Yeah, I think we go Nick here. With X, Nick, Wiccan, Arrows. Then we go Nick. Okay, so we shuffle up here. So chance encounter grabs is Nick Fury. Shuffle up. Okay. So chance encounter grabs is Nick Fury, and then this is discarded. Then we trigger Sauron lives when defeated. Search for Sauron. Deal him to yourself as face encounter card. So Sauron gets dealt to Cable. When reviewed, he's going to live train, whatever that means. Okay, so this is dealt to Cable as encounter card. Okay, so we defeated there. Okay, Cable defeated the side scheme. So let's ready up Cable. Gray Malcolm Rezo besides defeated. Let's go investigate with exhausted draws a card because the side scheme is defeated. Oh, we got double. Okay, hold on. So I have to toss Generation X here, I think. Yeah, with the hope that we straight up draw into the mind scan. We'll do Grey Malkin as a resource. This would be 3 more for a total of 4. So we can play Nick Fury. When Nick Fury enters play, choose 1. Pick the one to draw 3. Mind scan. Okay. So, but I want to take out Famine because she will attack me. Oh, dang it. But Mind Scan has to remove Threat, which I desperately need to remove. See, she has 14 damage, 24 life. TK Blast kills her, doesn't discard my deck anymore. Dang it, I don't know, guys. I don't know what we do here. I almost want to Mind Scan the main. Oh, I forgot she can trigger Space Stone. That changes the entire encounter card deck order. Freaking Space Stone. Oh, it was any other one. That'd be way better. It's gonna get Infinite Soldier. It gets put into play. It won't surge on the put into play though. But it will quick strike, so I really want to flip down. I think we mind scan the main scheme and then flip down to Alter Ego. Yeah, dang it, Gene Pool's gonna go crazy, but we'll get one of the Infinite Soldiers out and hopefully just don't get the last one. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 resources here, so we can play Mind Scan. Your action threat move through there from a scheme, and 1 additional threat for each side's configured display, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's gonna do 9 threat removal. Yeah, that'll clear off the main because it's 9 threat. So hopefully the double scheme doesn't kill us here. Or potential triple scheme. Okay. Then we're going to use this for the plasma rifle. The energy resource here deals 4 damage. We're gonna hit Fam 4. Brings it from 14 up to 18 damage. We are close to killing her. 18 damage. Okay. Dang it, the Space Stone is nasty. Okay, yeah, we need War to attack, but can't get the thing over there. So let's go ahead and do what we're doing here with Cable and Nick's activation. Okay, Nick is gonna swing for 2 on death. Let's knock off the tough. Nick will get retaliated on, and he'll take constant damage. And then Cable can swing for 2 or Thor for 3. I think we Thor for 3. We need to work on Gene Pool a little bit. Yeah, let's Thor for 3 from there. Wait. Can we trigger something? Golden Horse. Treat your text box as if it were blank. No retaliate. Okay, alright, we're gonna do this. Cable's gonna not door for 3. Cable's gonna swing for 3 on Pestilence to knock off the tough. Here, response after you attack, we just attacked. Resolve its force response as if it just attacked you and discards card. So treat the text box as if it were blank for Cable until the next villain phase begins. So it's fine. Then we discard that. Alright. Question is now, do I stay up or flip down? Dang it. I don't want to lose a threat. But I don't want to deal with 24. Can they pop 24 here, guys? I don't know. They can pop. Let's check the encounter discard pile. It just depends on if they get activations. If they get a bunch of activations, they're going to pop it. If not, we'll be fine. One advance is gone. I think I gotta flip down. I just gotta hope double schemes. Oh, their scheme stats are so high though. Yeah, we're gonna flip down to Alter Ego. I can't. I need to keep the momentum going. If I am in hero form, I don't think I can keep the momentum there. Yeah, because we'll take way too much damage. Good telekinetic force view. No, it doesn't matter. Oh, and if Famine hits me, yeah, okay. Because Infinite Soldier coming out with the Space Stone is brutal. Okay, let's get Entrance right back up. Double Alter Ego. Hope we don't die with this. So they're both blanked out, but the villain phase begins, so we discard that thing because now they're both back. We'll discard this double here. Drop it up to 6 for Spider-Man. So many resources. What is up with the resources, guys? Alright. And then K was dropped to 6 here as well. Oh, with Professor, it doesn't matter. Drop back up here. Okay, now is the resources here for Cable. Oh, we got TK Blast. Oh, we can just survive this turn, guys. We can really do something, but I don't know we can survive this here. Okay. Villains, the master plan. Alright, villain phase here. Alright, we add 2 deaths to the main. Okay, that's the first step. Then Death is going to scheme against Spider-Man with a base of just 3. Here's a boost, 1, and an overkill. So he's scheming for 4. So man goes up to 6 threat here out of 24. Okay, he doesn't trigger anything there because he schemed instead of attack. We move this over to Famine. Okay, right? Yeah, okay. Famine schemes against Cable with a base of 4. Here's a boost, 2. So schemes for 6. It goes up to 12 out of 24 now. Now I gotta trigger the Infinity Gauntlet, which triggers the Space Stone. So Space Stone, we discard it, and discard from top encounter until you get a minion, put it into play, engage with you, and put it in the Infinity Stone discard pile. So that's our first stone trigger, which is good, but like, that's kind of bad. We're just gonna mill until we get a minion. Okay, Infinite Soldier. Okay, so he comes into play. He has +3 hit points, Surge, and Quick Strike. However, he's put into play with Space Stone, not reviewed, so the Surge only happens whenever it's reviewed. The Quick Strike triggers right now, though, but we're in Artigo, so he won't attack. But then he's going to activate now after Famine activates, so he's going to scheme for 1. So we got that in hero form, he would hit us for 2 and then attack for 2 again, which would have been bad. I didn't want to deal with that. So he just schemes for 1 right now. Then we're going to do encounter cards, so that's where we see what we get. What was his encounter card, guys? I was supposed to know, I think, right? Did I scry that? Oh, that's Sauron. Yeah. So heroic mode, we get double encounter cards, and then the villain's about to deck out too. Okay. First card. No. Oh wait, this moved over to war. Yeah, after Famine activates, we move it over to war. We've got an advanced war schemes for 3. Boost is deals damage on a character. Okay, nice. I love the vulture cards, so just 3. This goes from 13 up to 16. Oh gosh, guys, we cannot add more threat. Please. Infinite Soldier. Okay. Oh, it's going to surge because of the threat. Attach the villain with the fewest hit points without arrow trait, so it goes on Famine again. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. I think Sauron, does he activate? I think he activated something with that life drain card. I'm not sure. Oh, the Infinite Soldier are brutal right now. And we got both of them. All right. Cable goes. We got Sauron. We're going to review search the encounter, discard power for life drain, and then reveal it. What is life drain, guys? Life drain. Okay. So we just reveal it. Oh, highest printed hit points, which is Sauron, because he gets a printed 3. They get +3 though, but and it activates. When attached enemy activates, take 2 damage and give the active enemy a tough. So Sauron reviews this, and he's going to activate and scheme for 2 because we're not going to go. Oh, that's so terrible. That goes up to 18, and then whenever the enemy activates, give it a tough, and oh no, when attached enemy attacks you, so we don't do that. That's actually really good. He just schemes there. Okay, 2 more encounter cards. Heal 2 damage from war, give him a tough. I think we're gonna die. Then he activates. Shoot. He's at full life. Scheme in here. 3 plus 2 is 5 threat. 23 out of 24. Okay. Please don't add more threat. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, we lived, guys. 23 out of 24 threat. I hope I calculated everything correctly. Crazy, crazy, crazy. We live, I think. Out of reach, attached to a villain. So it's going to go into... after war activates this, moves over to Pestilence. With the main scheme. So response attached to the villain, goes on Pestilence. Cannot take damage unless the attacker or has air or attacks range. Exhaust and spend 2 energies to get rid of that. Okay, guys. Alright. Alright. There we go. We somehow survived, I think. We pass over to Cable. Can we do something here? Nick Fury leaves play at that round if he's still in play. Okay. Villain's going to deck out. We have to remove that from Gene Pool, I think. We gotta kill these guys. Sauron has... Does he have extra life here? No tough and just 6 life. Okay. We gotta blow up the minions and remove that from Gene Pool and threat from the main. We have no mind scans. Cable is going to Professor here. We can either draw a card or search. We're gonna search for a side scheme here. We're gonna get Generation X because this can grab mind scans for us. Yeah. Okay. Dang it, we need to suit up with Spider-Man. Alright. Let me think. What do we do here? We have Precognition, but it's only 2 cards. It doesn't matter. That stinks. Okay. What are we gonna do here? We almost just wasted TK Blast, I think. Okay, let's think this through, guys. What are we gonna do? Okay. Blindfold is gonna Thor for 2 from Gene Pool. She'll take consequent damage and get knocked out. Yeah, we had the threat at 0. It went to 23 in 1 turn. Okay. Gambit maybe just takes out an Infinite Soldier. No, they have extra life here, right? They have plus 3 hit points with the Gene Pool, so they have 6 life. Oh wait, I should have played Sorry guys, sorry. Blindfold's not gonna do that. We need to clear out Generation X first. That's like the top priority. So Blindfold has 1 consequent damage. Okay, we're gonna play Generation X here. It has 6 per player threat, or 3 per player threat, so 6 threat on here. Oh crap. Drop the thing. Okay. 6 threat. So we have to play this. I think we almost just Gambit Cable it. Wiccan can thwart with Blindfold. Yeah, Blindfold's gonna thwart for 2. Drop this down to 4 threat. Because we have resources now. She'll take constant damage, get knocked out. Then we're going to use... Do I want to burn the Precognition here, or will we make him deck out? We have Wiccan, but we're not decking out the player decks, I think. Right? Yeah. Dang it. Yeah, this thing was a little bit worse. I think we'll do... Let's just use a Skyline. Great, Malkin's a resource. There's a second resource here, so we can play Wiccan. Okay. Wiccan is going to thwart for 1 from Generation X. Drop down 3. Response after he thwarts, discard top card, then counter deck, and do damage to an enemy for non-boost, which is just 1. So 1 damage here. Who do we hit for 1, guys? Infinite Soldier? Let's do an Infinite Soldier here. Alright, then Wiccan takes the consequential damage. Alright, so we got that. Next, we are going to flip up to hero form with Cable. And we're going to Thor for 3. That'll clear out Generation X. We have +1 Thor with Technovirus Purge. Goes in Victory Display. Search your deck and discard pile for any identity-specific event add to your hand. Both players can do that. So Cable's going to get the Mind Scan from the discard pile here. Add to her hand. And then Spider-Man's gonna get maybe a swing web kick. Yeah, with some resources. Let's get a wait from a deck or discard pile. Yeah, deck or discard pile. Let's get a deck specific event. Oh, I kind of went up as an event. We get a backflip. Do I just go backflip here? We go enhance spider sense. Let's do. We just get a resource. Doesn't matter then. Let's get a backflip back to our hand then. Okay. All right. So we got that. Next, Cable just defeated a side scheme, so he was going to ready back up. We're ready up the Grey Malkin and Exhaustive Investigator. Draw a card. Mind scan. Ooh, Jessica. Oh, we don't have enough side schemes for Jessica Jones to really pop off here. I wish we had more mind scans though. All right. This mind scan is going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 threat removal. The main is a little bit high. You know what? Sorry, guys. For Spider-Man, he's not going to grab backflip. He's going to grab the enhanced Spider Sense in case we get an advance. So we'll get this instead. Okay. Now let's plan this out here. Do we draw the card for Cable? TK Blast. Mind Scan. And then we just do that. So we just hold on Jessica Jones in hand. Doesn't really help us out here. Spider-Man just mentioned himself, I think. I think he does. Yeah, Cable can't do anything else. Okay, Spider-Man's gonna exhaust the mansion. He's gonna draw himself a card. Please, Moon Girl. No, this thing's not that good. I mean, it's gonna be helpful. It's gonna be helpful. All right. We gotta drop this to under 6. We gotta drop it to under 6 here, so these guys don't surge. Mind scan. Do I just mind scan the main? Go for 1, 2, 3. I don't want Gambit to thwart because of the 3 there is the under fire goes back into the shuffle. I don't want to take under fire right now. So we can only thwart for 3. Drops it down to 10. Spider-Man has no thwarting because we have no allies here. Dang it. We've been getting bad hands with Spider-Man. We could just go the main and hope Gene Pool doesn't like kill us. Then we gotta go the main and just hope Gene Pool doesn't kill us. Dang it, that stinks, guys. It's terrible. We're not drawing our mind scans either. Which Thorts drops us down. Then we just have to have Gambit and Cable thwart the main. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drops the main down to 17. Yeah, 17. It goes up to 19. If it adds 5 threat, we lose. But we have enhanced Spider Sense on Spider-Man's side. Yeah, I think I have to get rid of Gene Pool. Because if Gene Pool hits on us, we're gonna like die. I always gotta hope the encounter cards don't kill us. Okay, so we'll do. I mean, Recognition should be so good, except there's no cards. There's only 1 card here, right? There's nothing for me to do to deck this out. Yeah. Oh, we can Inspire Tracer too. Okay, yeah. 2 resources here. We're gonna play Mind Scan. Remove 3 different scheme and 1 additional threat for each side can picture display. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can do 10 threat. Drop Gene Pool down 3. Okay. That resolves the Mind Scan. So that's huge. Then we're going to do 3 resources here. Oh, wait, who's active villain? Is active villain there? Okay, let me think. Spider-Man swings for 2, kills Infinite Soldier. Cable can swing for 3, kill this guy. No, Cable and Gambit have the thwart. So that means we'll have to blast this, we'll swing web kick there. So we could TK blast here on the villain. Kill Famine. I almost feel like I want to kill Death though. But we'll take Retaliate from him. Yeah, let's try to kill Death. Famine has 18 damage. Famine's thing isn't that bad. I can't. Yeah, I had to go for Death here. Death has Retaliate 1 with the wings. Or I could just go Jessica Jones. I think we just go Jessica Jones, guys. Save the TK Blast. She can help us thwart. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do 3s here. Let's play Jessica Jones. We'll just do it like this. Alright, she gets +1 thwart because of one side scheme. We'll save the TK Blast because we don't need it. Okay, now I have to exhaust the thwarting here. So, alright, what are we doing? We are going to have Cable thwart for 3 from the main, and then Gambit will also thwart for 3 from the main. Yeah, that would drop the main down 6 threat. So that 23 drops down to 17. Okay, and then Gambit would take constant damage, and Fortune just 1 turn too late. The Underfire goes back to the shuffle. Dang it, he was bad. All right, that's okay. All right. Then we can take 3 threat off the main with the Spire Tracers. So that would drop it down to 14 and go up to 16. If we're both up in here for, I think we should be able to survive it. I do want to get rid of that for the quick strike. So yeah, Jessica Jones. Actually, am I blocking with allies? I think I am blocking with allies, so. But we don't want Surge. Yeah, dang it. Alright, Jessica Jones with Thor for 2 from Gene Pool. And it should take consequential damage. Then Cable is going to Grey Malkin and Plasma Rifle. That does 4 damage. He only has 3 life now, so he's blown up. Okay. Then we pass over to Spider-Man. Alright, Spider-Man is going to, his economy is just crazy right now. We're going to do Scientist Generate Mental Resource to play Spire Tracer attached to Infinite Soldier, attached to a minion. Then we can flip up to Hero Form. We swing for 2. We defeat him, and then we can trigger the Spire Tracers. When attachment is defeated, remove 3 that from the scheme. Take 3 off the main. Drop from 17 down to 14 here. 17 down to 14, yeah. Oops. Okay. Then we're going to use Ingenuity, generate mental resource. This will be double when paying for a basic card to play the Web of Life and Destiny. So when Web Warrior allies play, we can choose a player to have the player draw a card. And we can also play Web Warriors because we have a Web Warrior card in play. Then we're going to use Quincare to generate a resource. This would be a double for a total of 3. Play Swing Web Kick, hero action attack, do 8 damage to enemy. Takes out Sauron. He never got the tough because he only gets it if he attacks us, so he's gone. So that resolves the Swing Web Kick. Then we're going to use a double here, play Triskelion. Increase our out limit by 1. Actually, let's save the double still. We're going to use the web shooters here. Exhaust this thing, generate a wild resource to play the Triskelion so that we still have the double in enhanced Spire Sense in hand. Alright, that's going to end our turn. Let's right back up. Please give me some mind scans for Cable, guys. We know we're backflips for Spider-Man, which is going to be a little bit tough. Maybe I should have got a backflip instead of the enhanced Spire Sense now because the threat's a little bit lower. Alright, Cable draws like up to 5 on TK Blast. Mind Scan, yay! Okay, Spider-Man draws like up to 5 on these 2 cards. Give me a Suit Up or Moon Girl. Dang, okay. Oh, double enhanced Spire Sense. I don't know. Alright. So I think we have 2 Suit Ups and a Moon Girl in the last 5 cards of our deck. That is bad. Okay, it is Villain's turn. 2 to the main. Goes up to 16. Right, yeah, 14 up to 16 now. Alright. Then, Pestilence is active villain. Pestilence will attack Cable. She does the text box blanking thing. Spider-Man. Death will attack Spider-Man. 5. Boy. I think we just have to block with the ally here. Yeah, then we can't get the ray on Cable. Oh, that stinks. That's okay. Okay, so yeah, she's gonna blank out Cable's text box. We're gonna block here with Wiccan. Yeah, let's do Wiccan. So Wiccan blocks. This will be the boost. Decks out. Perma we're struggling to the main scheme now, and we reshuffle the encounter card. This card power back into the encounter deck. Alright, here we go, guys. That's our first deck pass for the encounter deck. We need to get a move on. So Pestilence attacks here. Here's a boost 2. So it's going to be 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. I mean, takes out Wiccan. Wiccan gone. We move the counter over, and then we blank out Cable's text box with the ability of Pestilence. Death is now back to villain, who will attack Spider-Man. He has overkill anyways. Spider-Man is going to exhaust and defend the attack for 3. Aim for 5 with overkill. Here's a boost. 3. Okay, well that's a boost, so 5 damage goes over because it does 8. Drop down to 5. Okay, and then after he attacks, do 1 damage to each target you control. Drop down to 4. Okay, and counter cards. Oh gosh. Oh, I forgot. We draw a card with Spider Sense. Oh, that was useless. Okay, doing counter cards now for heroic mode. So 2 for each player. Cable. Oh, that's so good. Okay, that's fine. This takes us back out of the thing, but the good thing is we just don't die right now because we're still in like death range. So 5 throw down here. Technovirus, Purge. All right. Last encounter card is I'll take that. This card upgrade you control the lowest cost. The villainous psionic. Oh, I forgot. Death attacked. So this moves over to Famine after villain. So if the villain has psionic, Famine does not. So this card upgrade you control the lowest cost. So it's gonna investigate. Goes again here. Okay, that's good. We are surviving, guys. Okay. 2 encounter cards for Spider-Man. We have Jessica Jones to block. Oh, we have this. I forgot. So we should be okay. Horseman of Death. Huge 2 damage from death. Give him a tough. He activates. Oh, jeez. Okay. So huge 2 damage. He has full life. Give him a tough. He's gonna attack Spider-Man here. So we draw a card with Spider Sense. We have no backflip, so we're not banking on that. And then this would be his boost. I think we just TK force through this hit. Yeah, we're gonna take the hit on Spider-Man. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huge 3 damage villain. Give him a tough. Yeah, nothing happens. Okay, that's fine because he has a tough and he's at full life. Okay. We're going to TK Force Field. It's going to do 5 damage to Spider-Man, which would kill him. When a friendly creature would take any amount of damage, he's friendly. This card's card prevent all the damage. Okay. So now, with 1 more kind of cover Spider-Man, side scheme. Okay. When defeated, the player defeats this. Treats their text box as very blank. Okay, he's already blank here, so that's fine. He defeats this 6th threat. Okay. All right, guys. Pass over to Spider-Man, who's going to start us off. And he has the text box, right? It's just, okay, we didn't have it. No, it actually can't. Oh, until the villain phase begins. Oh no, the next villain phase begins. Yeah. So he blanked it out with it. Okay, yeah. Okay, all right. Sorry, guys. All right, Spider-Man's turn. Man, how many cards we got left? We have 3 cards left in the deck. Are they 2 Suit Ups and Moon Girl? Let's check our discard pile. Yep, there are 2 Suit Ups and Moon Girl. So if I mention Spider-Man, I'm gonna pop the heck off here with the Suit Ups and Moon Girl because I'll get both Suit Ups. I can play everything with economy. Yeah. So Spider-Man's got to flip here for sure. Cable's not gonna be able to do too much though. You mind scan the main? I want a Cable to flip too though. The problem is we can't get the ready anymore, which stinks. We have to get rid of this crisis. But Moonwork help us. Yeah, let's go ham right now. Okay. All right. Let's see here. So we need to wait. Does she activate? No, it should be on. It's on here. Death activate, and then it moves over to here now. Yeah. Because when any villain activates, the thing moves. Yeah. Let me check. Does this move? Active counter? No, active counter is not on death. Yeah, so now war is active villain because after death activates, it goes to Famine over to war because any villain activates, that thing moves. I forgot we had freaking enhanced fire senses, but I don't think we got any treacheries. Horseman of Death, I should have canceled that. That's fine. All right, let's go ahead and mention Spider-Man. Draw us a card here. There's a suit up, which we'll just grab Moon Girl. Question is, do I play a swing web kick before I flip down? She does 18. Swing web kick does 8. That will kill Famine. We're exhausted though. So I don't know if I want to kill Famine. I think. We could do some damage on Pestilence. She's not that bad though. Death is really the bad one. We're gonna get Moon Girl and a suit up. So I almost feel like we just go super duper hard with economy here. And we don't worry about the other stuff. Yeah, we're just gonna flip down and do our things here. But we're not gonna do damage. Okay. Alright, that's gonna be our turn. Let's flip down. We can pop off here with 4 allies. So we're down to Alter Ego now. First, we are going to suit up. We're going to use 2 resources here. Oh wait, sorry guys, hold on. Oh dang it, I forgot to clear purpose on us. That stinks. Hold up. Okay, before we flip down, we're gonna first use the clarity purpose to take a damage, and we generate a wild resource. Okay. Then we're gonna use 2 resources here in the wild to play Professor X. Whenever he enters play, choose one. We're gonna pick the one to confuse. The villain that's confused, War. So War is webbed up and confused. Alright. Then we are going to flip down now to Alter Ego. Let's exhaust Aunt May to heal us by 4. Before I forget, go up to 7 life. Okay. Oh, wait, did allies die? Yeah, we should have added 3 threat to gene pool because Wiccan died, I think. So let's just add that on. Wiccan died, right? Over here? Yeah, Wiccan died, so we should add 3 threat. It should be a 4 threat. And I think we're clean with that. Okay, so that's gonna play. We're down to Alter Ego now. Alright, next we're gonna suit up. So we'll do 2 resources here, play a suit up. Alter action, we are on Alter Ego. Search your deck discard pile for an ally. An upgrade can be attached to an ally. Add to your hand. Think we go. Do I get Moon Girl in the deck or do I get Maria Hill? Where'd they go Moon Girl first, yeah. So get Moon Girl, add her to your hand. Upgrade that can't be attached to her. Shout out to Villain Theory for the new ruling. Even the upgrade can't be attached to that ally. Pseudo can still grab any upgrade that can be attached to any ally. So we grab the War of the Great Web, add that to her hand. Okay, that resolves the suit up there. Next, we're going to use Scientist, which we're able to do. This will be 2 more mental resources here for a total of 3. So we can play Moon Girl. Play only if your deck has a champion or genius trait. We do have the genius trait in Alter Ego. We can draw 3 cards using 3 mental. So we draw 1, which is the last suit up. We deck out, get a face down and counter card. So unfortunate that all 3, like the last 3 bottom cards were 2 suit ups and Moon Girl, guys. That was brutal. So we drew 1 card, Moon Girl. We're going to draw 2 more here. And we're going to suit up Maria Hill. Alright, so we draw 2 more cards now. We got Nick. Does Cable have a chance of getting Nick here? Nick is gone for Cable, so we're actually good to play Nick as well into Maria Hill and just go super ham. Alright, so let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 resources. Play Nick Fury. After you just play choose one, we're gonna pick the one and draw 3 cards. Okay. That double wild is I'm a dud here. I think I go suit up for Maria Hill though. Yeah, so we're gonna do. Is there any basic cards with the double? No, there's not. Let's move everything over a little bit. We're out of space. Okay, let's just play Maria Hill first. We're gonna try Skeleton so we can have 4 allies. So we're gonna go 2 resources here to play suit up. Alter action, search your deck discard pile for an ally. Upgrade can be attached to ally. We're grabbing Maria Hill this time. An upgrade from discard pile is going to be the War of the Great Web. Back here again. SPA is discarded. Then we shuffle up our deck. Alright. Resolve the other suit up. Okay. Then we're going to go. I don't think we need the War of the Great Web. So we'll do 2 resources here. Play Maria Hill. Whenever she enters play, each player can draw a card. So we're going to draw a card for Spider-Man. Double. We'll draw a card here for Cable. We gotta get Cable up a little bit. Okay. We still have 1 more Mind Scan in the deck. So, okay. Alright. This changed everything. Alright, so what are we doing here? We're going to thwart. And we can blank our text box until next villain phase begins. So Spider-Man's going to thwart that out. Can we request a hero action here on Cable? Yeah, we're going to request an action out of turn here from Cable. Cable is going to use a Grey Malkin, use Plasma Rifle, I mean. It does 4 damage to enemy. Grey Malkin generates energy resource. So 4 damage on Famine. That will hit her and do 18 plus 4 is going to be 22. So she has 24 total life, 2 hit points left. He's almost defeated. Okay, next, Spider-Man's gonna have Maria Hill Thor for 2, Nick Thors for 2, and Moongirl Thors for 2 for a total of 6 clears off the side scheme. When a side scheme is defeated, Grey Malkin readies back up. The player who defeats the scheme has their deck text box blank. So Spider-Man has a blank text box until the next villain phase begins. Where's our little blank thing? Here we go. All the allies will take consequent damage, and we can have 4 allies because of the Triskelion. All right. Oh, maybe I should have Jessica Jones do it. That's okay. Okay, that's gonna end Peter's turn. He's holding on to this. Pass it over to Cable. We have this extra encounter card though, so I gotta remember. I gotta deal with that. All right, what's Cable gonna do? Really want to mind scan this out, but is that too greedy? Probably pretty greedy if I do that. K-Star takes a third off of each scheme. Jessica Jones has 3 thwart. Okay, let me think. If I mind scan out the Technovirus Purge, get to 3 thwart. I scan it out. Then I'll have 5 cards in hand. I would love to play TK Blast though. Dang, I really want to mind scan. The man's at 16 threat, but we have him confused. I have to mind scan the main, I think. Yeah, okay. So are we going to deck out with Cable? 5 cards. Yeah, we're going to deck out. Unless I hold on to a card, which I probably will, because I don't want to take 5 encounter cards. Or 6, I mean, with the double deck outs. So let's do Grey Malkin for a resource. This would be another resource here to play the Mind Scan. Removes 3 plus 1 for each side can display, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 9 threat off the main. Drops it from 16 down to 7. Let's take a 9 off. Okay, that's going to be really good. All right. So we did that. And then we won't be a Grey Malkin anymore. I almost just want a TK Blast here. I don't know, guys. Let's do Jessica Jones with Thor for 2. Take it off with Gene Pool. She'll take a consequential damage. I really want a TK Blast. We'll deck out though if I do that. Don't mind it that much. We need to really put on damage right now. Oh, I have to take out Famine with my basic activation. Yeah, okay. Cable's gonna swing for 2 basic attack on Famine. So that's total of 24 damage now. So Famine is dead. And we can trigger this response here. After you attack attached villain, trigger the force response as if it just attacked you. Oh, it's top 10 cards of our deck. Oh, sorry, hold on, sorry guys, we're not gonna do that yet. We will just deck out here. So before we attack, let's not attack yet. So save this here on Cable. We're gonna just deck out. 3 reasons here. We're gonna play TK Blast. It's gonna do 6 plus 6, so 12 damage. We're gonna hit Pestilence because everyone else has a tough. Oh, we can't because out of reach. Jeez. Okay, hold up. We can't even do that. So I have to play the long game basically. Never mind. Okay, so we're not doing it that way. Dang it. This is not looking good with how that lined up. We'll do 2 resources here. Play Heroic Intuition, give it to Cable. So now Cable has +1 thwart. So he's got 3 thwart here. And then let's thwart for 3 from Technovirus Purge. Drop down 2 threat. Yeah, so we can mind scan something else. Okay, that's gonna end our turn. Ready back up. Not the best there, but it's okay. Spider-Man popped off for us. Finally got the suit ups. Alright, Cable's gonna hold on to this, drop it up to 5. We won't deck out, which is good. Got a Mind Scan and TK Blast, which I want to play before I deck out. Spider-Man has this, draw him back up to 6. Oh, we got Backflip. But it's useless. Swing web kicks are good. Oh, we got the suit up, which is really good. Okay. Oh, we're blocking all these hits with Nick and Professor X, right? Alright, it is villain's turn now. Adding 3 to make as acceleration. This goes from 7 up to 10. No, adding 4 because of that acceleration as well. So it goes up to 11. Okay. Then activation time. So Here's the first player. War will scheme. War is confused. So nothing happens. Then War will attack Cable. War is swept up. We finally trigger the swept up here. It took forever to trigger. And then War gets stunned. Okay, War stood active villain. It never moved because he never activated. Then we deal encounter cards. 1-2 Spider-Man. 1-2 Cable. Heroic mode, Spider-Man. Heroic mode, Cable. Okay, we just got 5 cards. So I survive. I think we can recover next turn. First is Rough Riders. Resolve force response on the active villain. Oh wait, villain phase begins, so we can discard this. Okay. Resolve force response on active villain as if it had at least 1 hit point and attack you. Move the active counter to the next villain and resolve force response the same way. So we move it here and we do these 2 force responses. So Spider-Man's text box is blank, and then we also have to discard and upgrade support and control. We'll toss the clarity purpose. That's fine. Okay. Next encounter card. Gang up. Alter Ego is going to surge. Oh, jeez. Master Plan. 4th on each side scheme. Oh, Technovirus Purge is getting super annoying right now. Goes up to 6. This goes up to 6 as well. I hope we don't get infinites. We got High Robbery. Thank goodness it's after the Master Plan. Random card in your hand. Face down there. Right. Cable loses a random card as well. Here. 6 threat. Okay. That's fine. Vulture cards giving us a little bit of a break. Alright. 2 cards for Cable. Rough Riders. Not again. Oh no, not Cable. Text box is blank here. Resolve force response. Yeah, dang it. I need Cable to get the ready for extra authority, guys. Force response, we move this over, and then that triggers his force response here. Oh, dang it. So deal 1 damage. So Cable drops down to 11. Jessica Jones dies, which adds 3 more threat to Gene Pool. I hope we don't get Infinite Soldier right here, the last encounter card. And then, okay, so now he's active villain. Please don't be Infinite Soldier. Okay. 1 step ahead, 1 review, discard 1 random card from your hand. If the villain has air, which he does, 2 cards. Dang it. We're going to lose once game or TK Blast, guys. Ah. Jeez. Alright, 2 random cards. Dang it, these 2 here. Oh, Mind Scan. No. No, guys. Why? Alright, what do we have here? We haven't got anything anymore. Okay. What is going on? We pass it over to Cable. Who's going to start us off? This threat is so high now. Oh, we have this for Spider-Man. Oh, at the end of the round, if Nick and X are in play, they both get discarded. Oh, sorry, guys. X forgot to thwart for 3. He would have thwart for 3 from the main. Let's just do that. Sorry, guys. I forgot, I think. So main drops from 11 down to 8. Dang it. I think I forgot to do that with X. Okay, and then he'll get this card along with Nick. Sorry, we need that extra thwarting like desperately, guys. So I'm going to go back and cheat for that. All right, let's suit up here. We're going to Moon Girl is going to thwart. I don't know what's under there. Let's thwart for 2 for higher robbery. Drop it down to 4 threat. Moon Girl takes 2 consequential damage. She's knocked out. We're going to use a double resource here to play Suit Up. Grabs Moon Girl from a discard pile to your hand. Clarity of purpose. Then we're going to use Sign. No, it's blanked out. We're use Ingenuity, Clarity of Purpose, and Quick Care generate a mental to play Moon Girl back down. Draw us 3 cards for 3 mentals. 2, 3. We're going to exhaust and make heal us by 4. Brings back up to full life of 10. All right, what am I doing this hand? We wanna probably want to play Ironheart and potentially even play Hobie. I think we just want to max out our allies. Yeah, let's do a double resource here. I'm paying for a basic card. Play Ironheart. When you play from your hand, draw a card. And we keep drawing swing web kicks. I don't think I can play them. We'll do Moon Girl and Maria Doors for a total of 4. Clears off the highway robbery here. So Moon Girl takes 2. Maria Hill is knocked out. Highway robbery is defeated, so we get that card back to our hand for both players. Like this. Oh, 3 swing web kicks here. Dang it, guys. I'm gonna have to It's gonna be a bad deck pass without the swing workers, but I think we need to do thwarting here with Hobie. I need. Yeah, we just lost way too many cards with Cable. It was getting messed up here, guys. Okay, let me think here. So we stay up in hero form for both players again. I want to play a TK Blast, but the Skill Investigator is really good here. I want to play going undercover, which will kill out the Technovirus Purge. I shouldn't have thought Technovirus Purge last turn. We mentioned Cable decks out with the TK Blast in hand. Dang it, I don't want this. I save this for another turn, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna have to save this for another turn. Oh, Jessica Jones is gone. Sorry, whoops. Okay, still Spider-Man's turn. Let's mention himself. Yeah, we're not mentioning Cable here. Draw a card. Spider Tracer. Okay, let's play Hobie. So we'll do 3 resources here. So we can play Spider-Man Hobie Brown. Okay. Oh, we want Cable to trigger that. Okay. So we got Hobie in play. Then we're gonna flip up to hero form. We're going to Thor 1, 2, 3 from Gene Pool. Drops it from 9 down to 6. They both take consequential damage. Oh, dang it. I really want Cable to trigger this, but I think I need Cable to thwart from Gene Pool. If we don't thwart from Gene Pool, he has 3 thwart. Yeah, that stinks. Alright, that's fine. Okay, what are we doing here? So, Spider-Man is going to discard top 10 cards. Dex is out. Shoot. Go like 10 cards even there. We just want to deck out and go for a fresh hand. I think we just do that. Yeah, let's play a swing web kick here. We can out of reach on that one. Okay. Exhaust generates a wild resource. This will be 2 more for a total of 3. Play swing web kick. Here, action attack, do 8 damage enemy. We're gonna hit Pestilence for 8. Swing web kick has an aerial trait, so we can attack her even though she's out of reach because it's an aerial event. So 8 damage on Pestilence here. Okay, our luck is not hitting anymore, but we have to have Spider-Man swing for 2 on Famine. So it's going to be 2 more damage. So Famine now has 24. Then we're going to trigger this here. After you attack attached villain, we just attacked. Resolve the force response as if it just... Wait a minute, it doesn't have to be a basic attack. Sorry, guys. We'll take that back. We're not going to do it that way then. Oh, shoot. Okay. That's huge, because then we can plasma rifle Famine. Okay, sorry, guys. We're not going to do that. We're going to instead have Spider-Man swing for 2 on death. Knock off the tough. We'll take a retaliate. Drop down to 8, or drop down to 9 life. Then we'll trigger them. Oh, no, we can't do that. It's fine. Okay. So we did that. Then we play swing web kick instead of on Pestilence. We're gonna actually hit it on death. So 8 damage on death. Death is brutal. Yeah. Okay. So we have 8 damage on death now. Okay. Then we'll take another retaliate, drop down to 8 life. Okay. Then we enter turn pass over to Cable. Okay. So Cable is going to play go undercover. There can only be 1 player that's in play, so we must discard the other one. Let's discard Technovirus Purge, which is clogging up our board with acceleration, which is not good. So it gets discarded. We have to discard 1 whenever we max on that limit. We're not even going to worry about this. Then we're going to play Skill Investigator back down. And we're going to Grey Malkin and Plasma Rifle. It's going to do 4 damage. We're going to hit Fan for 4. She's overkilled because she has 24 life, so she's gone. Then, now we can trigger this with way better timing. After you attack her, we just attacked her with our Plasma Rifle. Resolve for response as if she attacked us. Discard top 10 cards of deck, only 1 card. We discard it, we deck out your Delphi Sign kind of card. Damn, I really need that Professor X though. And that's gone there. Okay, so Famine is defeated. So now, after she attacks, if she has at least 1 hit point, she has no hit points currently. So if she attacks us, we're chilling right now. Famine. So that's good. Shuffle up, holding on to TK Blast in our hand. Don't think I can flip down with Cable, unfortunately. I really want to. I think. Oh, we got Thor 3 from Gene Pool, right? Yeah, for the Surge. So Death. No, I had to flip down. There's 8 threat right now. And go up to 11. Oh, geez, if they get schemes, we could still die again here, guys. But I stay up in hero form. Check what Spider-Man's got going on. Hand Spider Sense, backflip. We have one more Hand Spider Sense, one more backflip. Yeah, alright, K-Wo's gonna Thor for 3, drops us down to 3 threat, and we got flip down. But we don't lose the threat. Okay, Villain phase begins, we both get our abilities back. And then everyone readying back up. Oh wait, let's Professor actually. Let's Professor as our action draw a card. And we're gonna hold it. Okay, so that's gonna enter turns right back up now. We're getting some damage on. We just need like one more break of encounter card, like encounter phase. I mean, we've been getting a lot of breaks though, but we just need one more break, one more easy turn. Precognition will give us that next turn. Okay, I just gotta hold on to him in my hand because we may lose it, do something, but if we don't, we should be good. Enhanced Spiral Sense, please. No. Okay. All right. Villain's turn. We can draw a card with Hobie. Okay, villain's turn. 1, 2, 3 goes from 8 up to 11. Hope we don't lose the main here. After getting this far. Okay, then Death is going to scheme against Cable with a base of 3. Here's the boost. Place 2 threat on Gene Pool. Oh, dang. Okay, that's okay. So it goes up to 5 threat with the boost effect. And then 0 boost icons for a scheme. So just adding 3 more threat to the main. It goes from 11 up to 14. So we're fine. Okay, then we move this over to Famine. Famine's going to attack Spider-Man. Her thing is blanked out. So we trigger Spider Sense, draw a card. Backflip? No, not backflip. Okay. Wait. This should went to 5, right? Because it was at 2 and we 3 and we add 2 threats. Sorry, it should be at 5 there because that means the infinites won't surge. Okay, I put the wrong thing there. So we drew the card already. If we chump block, we don't want to chump block. So I think we just defend her attack. Yeah, we're gonna defend for 3, hitting with a base of 3. Here's a boost. 2, we take 2 damage. Drop down to 6. Okay, don't add that Gene Pool. She flips a stone. Mine was in play. We don't care about that. All right, now we gotta do encounter cards. What is this? Okay, we're decked out. Okay, so now we're doing encounter cards. 1 for Cable, 1 for Spider-Man, Heroic Cable, Heroic Spider-Man. Okay, we just gotta live this, guys. Come on. Card of cards coming upper support control for Cable. That's fine. Skilled Investigator keeps going and coming back. Infinite Soldier. Okay, it's gonna have Quick Strike. We're Knock Eagle. That's great. And then it's not gonna surge because we have 5 threat on there. Okay, thank goodness. Eviction Notice. Give to the Peter Parker player. Oh, dang it. We just card ran from hand. We're not gonna flip down. Yeah, because if these are activations, do I want to flip 14 threat? Yeah, actually, let's flip. You may flip the RTU form. Let's flip down. We cannot exhaust, but we can choose whether to choose the second one. Discard a card ran from your hand, and then discard game surge, discard obligation. That's kind of bad. We could lose a threat here. We discard a double, and it's gonna surge here. When review stun your hero, evocation plays card can surge. Oh, nice, perfect. We're not in hero form, so we don't get stunned. It's gonna whiff here. That's how the rule works for that. And then it doesn't surge because no vulture. Oh, we got an advance. Who's active villain? No, wait, it should have moved from Famine because Famine activates, so it moves on to War. War scheming for 3. Here's a boost. It doesn't do damage, so just scheme for 3. Okay, so it goes from 14 up to 17. Scary again. And then it will move over to Pestilence as active villain now. Exhaustion, exhaust, surge. Okay, that's fine. Pulling the weak place 4 threat Gene Pool. It goes up to 9 threat. And Cable is exhausted, which is actually not great. Okay, the freaking Gene Pool is a nuisance, guys. All right. Passes over Spider-Man, who's gonna do his turn. And we're off to Ego with the suit up. Let's exhaust Aunt May first and just heal by 4. Brings from 6 back up to 10 life. Okay. Then we're gonna do Moon Girl's gonna just door for 2 from Gene Pool. We gotta bring that down no matter what. She'll take constant damage, get knocked out. We have our text box here. Oh, whenever Famine attacks, she doesn't do anything because her thing is gone now. No one else attacked, I think. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and suit up Moon Girl. So we'll do 1. No, we'll do Scientist and Auto for 2 resources to play suit up. Alter action, we are an Artigo. We'll get Moon Girl and Clarity Purpose back to our hand. Then we're going to Clarity, Purpose, Ingenuity, and Queen Care for 3 mentals. Play Moon Girl. She'll draw 3 cards. Oh, Webbed Up is huge. Okay. Alright. What does like the best card here for this scenario? And then I need a Webbed Up Death. Unless we can kill him this turn, but I don't think I have damage. What does Cable got going on? Oh, Cable has Psychonetic Blast, actually. And we can trigger that thing right away. Oh yeah, Cable's gonna kill Death. He has 8 damage. We'll do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do 12 more, 20, and then 4 more here. So we kill Death here. Yes. Okay, we kill Death. So we webbed up. We can web up Pestilence. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think we're gonna pop off here. Oh, we gotta remove threat. Do we have any removal, guys? We have X. We have blindfold. We have precognition too, which is really good. Okay. Let's just do our turn here. I don't need a backflip anymore. We're done with that. We're gonna play Spire Tracer. I think we're gonna Mansion Cable right now. We're gonna draw a card. Drew into Nick Fury. Okay, that's pretty good. We're gonna flip up to Hero Form because we haven't flipped this player phase. We go ahead and do that. And then next we're going to, can I go Spider and Webbed Up? No, unless I Hobie. So why don't we Hobie here? What does this do? Cannot take damage unless attacker or attack's arrow trait or the attack has range. Can we do it from non-attack damage though? Oh, I don't know. Alright, that's fine. Let's do, whoops. Dang it. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Ironheart swing for 1, knock out the Tough from War. She'll take constant damage, get knocked out. Then Hobie's gonna throw for 2 from Gene Pool. Hobie takes 2 constant damage, he gets knocked out. He'll trigger his Interrupt. Whenever he leaves play, discard top 3 cards in counter deck, do damage to villain equals to number of boost icons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage we can choose. Let's do it on War. So 6 damage here on War. Guys, I think we're gonna somehow win this with the precognition, especially. Alright, he leaves play with the Webbel. I guess we can choose a player to draw a card. We're gonna choose Cable to draw a card. By Eros. Okay. Next, we still want a Ghost Spider and then Webbed Up. Oh, I can't. I should have drawn a card for Spider-Man. We don't have the economy for both here. Dang it. Okay. I mean, I have to play Spider anyway, so I just not play the Webbed Up. I really want to play on Pestilence though. She's the one that's activating. What does she do? Oh, blank out the text box. Okay, that's fine. That one's not that bad. So we go Ghost Spider and Spider Tracer here. We could also wrap a response. I think we wrap a response here. And we just toss everything. We don't need a backflip. Questions will attack first. No, so we hold a backflip actually. So we're gonna web shooter here. Okay, let's do 3 uses here. Play Ghost Spider. And then, no, I gotta play Spy Tracer. We use the resource here, play Spy Tracer attached to a minion. We'll give it to Infinite Soldier. Okay, that's a play there. All right. And then before end of turn, we need the allies to activate. Cable's got a huge hand. We're holding on to a back for Spider-Man. Ghost Spider will swing for 2 on Infinite Soldier. She'll take a consequential damage. Moon Girl is going to thwart for 2 from the main. Drop down 15. She'll take 2 consequential damage. Then we end our turn, pass over to Cable. Okay, Cable, come on. Do something for me. Do we just go Nick here? We have Professor here as an action draw card. I want to double. Okay. Change form. I don't think we float down to Ultra here. Let's go ahead and play Nick Fury. we scrying with blindfold, or we're using the going undercover. Look at the top 5 cards. You can add 1 to the victory display. Place the rest on top or bottom. Oh, we going undercover. So we don't blindfold this turn. So we're gonna do. Oh, we have precognition. I forgot. Okay, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Nick Fury. But we can get some doubles. When Nick Fury enters play, choose 1. Pick the one to draw 3. There we go. All right. That's pretty good. Let's play Skill Investigator back down that we keep on discarding. That's okay. It's a good discard target. No Mind Scan. Dang, I really want a Mind Scan. No more draw, I think. Except Skill Investigator. But I don't know if I'm going to clear going undercover, or going undercover because I have precognition anyways. Let's flip up to hero form here. Okay. Let's think what I want to do. Then we always play X. And then we can confuse somebody. I don't know who we confuse though. The highest scheme is Famine, so I guess we confuse Famine. And then Cable can't even thwart this turn. Oh, I want to kill Death. So we do this to kill Death. And then we have to do this. We then just play the precognition, I think. The threat's at 15. Am I okay with that? Oh, dang it. If they get like schemes, we could lose a threat though. I wish we had. No, wait. Okay, let's go in precognition first. I don't think we're going to. Spider-Man's second out. Okay, we're going to play precognition. So look at the top X cards and counter X equals number of side schemes we display. So 6 side schemes there. Do I do it at the end? Actually, I can do it at the end, right? I can just do my turn first. And we should be safe from threat. Right, but okay, am I decking out or anything? Or shuffling in counter deck? I'm not going to shuffle in counter deck because we're not doing anything shuffle. Okay, yeah, let's do it now. 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we can rearrange them in any order and we can discard one if we want. So, Pestilence is going to attack Spider-Man. Give her a boost of 0. It moves on to Death. Death will attack Cable. Give him a boost of 2. Yeah. Then we get encounter cards. So, I gotta play X. I gotta throw out Gene Pool. But the main is fine. Pestilence will activate against us. So we do it like this. You 2 damage from Pestilence. And she activates. Oh, wait, Spider-Man's second out. So we get Infinite Soldier first here. And then we have it like this. We gain the side skin, that's fine. This is nasty. I almost want to discard this. Pestilence will blank out the text box of where she activates against. So the way we're doing counter cards is going to be Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Cable, Spider-Man. That's fine. Spider-Man's already taken it. Yeah, so it's fine. Okay. So we do it like this. I think. Hope I didn't mess that up. So the main scheme is fine. We're leaving the threat on the main. Okay. So Nick's going to swing for 2, take out the Infinite Soldier, who take counts for damage. When he's defeated, we can trigger the Spy Tracer, remove 3 threat from a scheme. We'll take 3 off of Gene Pool. Drops down 2, and we don't have to worry about the main, I think, because we have everything else set up with the encounter decks, unless we get an advance. Hope we get enhanced Fire Sense. I don't know. All right, so we did that. Next, we are going to use Plasma Rifle and an Energy Resource right here. It's going to do 4 damage on Death. So 8 plus 4 is 12 damage. Then we're going to use 3 resources here to play a Telekinetic Blast. Do 6 damage and do 1 damage for each side scheme of victory display. Right, so sorry, okay, let me just do it like correctly, like one at a time, guys. Okay, so we did 4 damage on Death with our Plasma Rifle. So he's going to go from 8 up to 12 damage here. That attack that we just did has range, so we won't take the retaliate. Now we can trigger this. After you attack Death, we just attack with our Plasma Rifle. We can trigger the force response, do 1 damage to each character you control, 1 to Nick, 1 to Cable. Then we can discard this card. Yeah, so that's gone. Now he doesn't have retaliate anymore. So we're going to do 3 resources here to play Telekinetic Blast. Do 6 sides can be displayed, so 6 more, 12 total damage. 12 plus 12, 24. He has 24 life, so he's defeated here. I need more tokens. So we have 24 on Famine, 24 on Death. They're both dead. We just got 2 more villains to go. So since they're dead, their force responses don't trigger anymore. That's really good. He still has overkill though, and she still has something nasty too. But all right. That's gonna end our turn. Let's draw back up to 5 for Cable. Tectonic Blast. Can we go for a push here? We kill him next turn, guys. Depends. I don't think we can unless Ghost Spider dies, but I don't want her to die. We draw back up to 5 here. We deck out. Get that Infinite Soldier who has guard. Oh, we got Enhanced Fire Sense. So, okay, so we shouldn't lose. Even if we get like an advance. I set up a bunch of Infinite Soldiers, so we may have to kill all of them first with their guard, though. That's unfortunate. Maybe I shouldn't have set them up. But there's nothing else set up, right? We had to look at whatever we had. And like that was kind of it. Okay. So we're drawing back up to 5 for Spider-Man. Oh, we got Nick. Okay. Alrighty. It's going to add 3 to the man. Goes up to 18 threat. I think we don't have it this turn, but maybe we can do it the next turn after. In 2 turns, hopefully. I need some mind scans. Where are the mind scans, guys? Are they? I haven't drawn any of this deck past. Dang it. I really need a mind scan to like manage the main scheme. Okay. Alright. So Spider-Man's the first player. Pestilence is gonna attack Spider-Man here. We're gonna trigger Spider-Sense to draw a card. And we're gonna take the hit to the face. So she's hitting the encounter card for Spider-Man. She's hitting with a base of 3. Here's the boost, 0. Then we just take the hit. Here, just take the hit. Drop down to 7. Because we can back up another hit in the future. Okay. Then she's going to blank out our text box here into the next villain phase. So now we don't have Spider-Sense anymore, but we were able to draw the card already with the initial one. Death's not the active villain. Death will attack Cable. His thing is not triggered anymore because he doesn't have like the effect anymore because he's at 0 life. Do we want to... It's overkill though, is the issue. So I think Spider-Man's going to exhaust and defend his hit because Eviction Noise is gone. So same with the base of 3. Here's a boost on Spider-Man, 2. So we take 2 damage, drop down to 5. We're not going to backflip it. Yeah. So he has overkill with a flight. No, wait, he has plus 1 more with flight. Yeah, so we're going to take 1 more damage. We drop down to 4 life, actually. And then he won't trigger the thing to kill all our allies because he doesn't have that effect anymore. And then we kept Jinpu at 2 threat. This moves over to Famine now, who will trigger the Mind Stone. Okay, we do encounter cards now. So 1 is dealt to Spider-Man, 1's dealt to Cable. Next one's dealt to Spider-Man, next one's dealt to Cable because heroic modes. These 2 are Cables. We know what they are, right? Infinite Soldier, no Quick Strike, no Surge because not enough threat on Gene Pool. Infinite Soldier, same thing. He has guard though, but no Quick Strike, no Surge, so that's good. Then we do Horsemen of Pestilence. Huge 2 damage from Pestilence, she has full life. Give her tough, she activates. So she's gonna attack Spider-Man. We don't have this anymore. She'll blank it out, which is fine. Infinite Soldier are here, so I think we block. Wait, I think we cancel it. Never mind. No, we have backflip. Okay, so she's hitting with a base of 3, right? She heals and then she activates. She gets a boost. The boost is 1, so 4 damage. We play a backflip, jump out of the way, prevent all the damage. So we take no damage from the hit, and we live. Okay, that's great. 2 cards for Cable. Got Side Scheme. I got this thing. Attached to the villain with the fewest hit points without aerial. So that's going to be Famine because she's dead. So we have to do that thing again. So she is considered to have 1 hit point now. Okay, that's okay. And then round Nick is in play. He's gone. We didn't have any threat to Gene Pool, which is super good. When defeated, we discard top 10 cards of our deck. I think we just ignore this now until we get a mind scan, hopefully soon. I don't know. All right, pass the token over to Cable, who's going to start us off here. All right, how do we get a mind scan out, guys? Let's Mansion Spider-Man, like out of turn on Cable, draw a card. Mind scan. Okay. All right, guys. Mind scans everything. We have 3 throw with the Heroic Intuition. So with X, we can clear off maybe this side scheme. I don't want to discard top 10 cards. So this side scheme. Oh boy, it's actually not lined up too good. We had to mind scan the main though. So let's just go ahead and do that. But can I get 1 more side scheme first? I think we had to do this for the scrying. Wait, should this have moved? No, I think Death attacked us last. And this goes over to Famine. And she didn't activate, I think. I hope I got that right, guys. I don't know. Alright. So we need to kill War and Pestilence. Here, actually, got to spend 2 energies to get rid of the flight out of reach thing. Spider-Man's exhausted already. I wish I could play Maria Hill here out of turn. Don't think we have this turn. We gotta set it up for next turn to get the kill. And I need to manage the threat here. Okay, let's go ahead and Grey Malkin for energy resource. This would be 2 more for a total of 3. Play Professor X. When he enters play, we can confuse the enemy. Let's confuse Famine, who's going to scheme on us, because we are going to flip down with Cable. Okay. X is going to Thor for 3 from here. We're going to waste some Thor, but that's okay. Drop it down to 1. He'll take a consequential damage. Cable is going to Thor for 3. Kill going undercover. When we defeat this, we can look at the top 5 cards in counter deck, add 1 non-scenario specific card from those of your display, and then put the rest on top of the bottom in the counter deck in order. So top 5 cards. Please give me a side scheme. Dang, no side scheme. Okay. Oh my goodness, we had 3 Saurons. Put the rest on top or bottom of the deck in any order. Okay, Famine's confused on Cable. Then she's gonna attack Spider-Man. We will block or something, it doesn't matter. Let's give her a boost of 0. Then we get encounter cards. Do we live with? I think we do live with these 4 encounter cards though. We can do this first. Cancel it. Do 2 damage from war. Yeah, we can cancel it. Then we just discard a bunch of cards. Sauron's not in play, so discard top 2 cards of your deck. And we do all these effects. Yeah, I think we just take all the Eye of Saurons. So we may add 1 to victory display, but we're not, because these cards don't kill us. Yeah, okay. They're just gonna do now. I should wait. They add threat to the main. It's the worst thing we can get. So most we can add 3 threat to the main. I think that's fine. Yeah. Okay. So we'll do that. All right. Cable's gonna ready up because he defeated the side scheme. His text box is readied up. Grimmalkin readies. He's gonna investigate. Draws a card. Ooh, we got Gambit. I don't think I play him here though, because I already messed with some. Oops. So if we mind scan here, I don't have the economy for the TK Blast. We do it next turn then, and we just mind scan here. Yeah. Let's do 2 resources here. Play a mind scan. Here, action Thor, remove 3 threat from a scheme. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in victory display. So it's gonna do 10 threat removal. Drops the main down. Okay. Next, we are going to hold on to this in our hand. We're gonna do this. So let's Plasma Rifle Grey Malkin is gonna do 4 damage on War. Total of 10 damage. Oh, I forgot War's Retaliate, guys. Dang it. She had 6 damage. Where did the 6 damage come from? Oh, this has range though. Sorry guys, I'll just take 2 damage on Cable, and like I'll take 1 damage on Spider-Man. So like try to make up for that. I don't think we attacked her that much, but like yeah, I forgot to retaliate with Telepathy. Okay, so drop some life there. Okay, we're holding on to this. Cable is going to. Oh wait a minute. I think I need to kill the Infinite Soldiers. And we have damage here. That's fine. Okay. Then Cable is going to. What we're gonna do here? Well, we're not getting any more Infinite Soldiers, so I don't need to worry about Gene Pool right now because we know what's coming up. So Cable will just swing for 2 on Infinite Soldier. Then we flip down to Alter Ego. We're going to Professor. Search your deck and discard pop for any player's side scheme, and then add to your hand. So we can choose either draw a card or do a side scheme thing. We're gonna do a side scheme thing, add to your hand, and we're gonna play this card for free. Give it the pressure, and we'll shuffle up. So player side scheme comes in with 2 per player threat. It's gonna have 4 threat, and when it's defeated, we can search your deck and discard pop for an attack event, add to your hand, and shuffle. And then until the end of phase, each attack event deals 1 additional damage. So it's gonna have 4 threat on there. So we have this for the time of Famine. So we can hopefully kill next turn is what we're shooting for, guys. Yeah, Famine will Mind Stone Spider-Man. That's fine. Okay. Pass over to Spider-Man here. Okay. First, we're gonna do. Do we just play Nick? Yeah, we just do 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Nick Fury. When Nick enters play, choose 1. We're gonna draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're gonna do Ghost Spider, and Nick will swing for 4. Take out this Infinite Soldier. They'll both take consequential damage. 1 there, and 1 here. Then, do I hold on to Enhanced Fire Sense or just keep the Swing Whip Kicks? Check our discard pile. We have 1 more Swing Whip Kick in the deck. We're gonna do 2 resources here. I think we just do 2 here actually. We do 2 resources here. Play Maria Hill. Both players can draw a card. Draw 1 with Spider-Man. Cable draws 1 here. Okay. Then Maria Hill is going to swing for 1, take out the Infinite Soldier. She'll take consequential damage. Okay, so no more guard minions now. Alright, I think that's it, guys. Then we're going to end our turn here. Oh, she'll make us discard top 10 cards. That's fine. Okay, let's ready back up. Let's hope that we can live this. And then Spider-Man starts off with the allies. You can knock off Tufts or whatever. And then hopefully go for the kill with a double swing whip in hand. Okay. Cable is going to... We've got a lot of cards in the deck. It's okay. Let's just hold on to this. We're going to draw back 3 more cards. Okay, so at the 6, Spider-Man is going to hold on to this as well. Let's just draw 2 more cards. Let's just card. No, let's just hold on to it because I don't want to deck out from like that stuff. Okay. Here we go. So our text box is back up now when a villain phase begins. Villain's turn. They're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4 to the main. It goes from 8 up to 12. That's fine. I don't think they can pop this because we know the encounter cards. Alright. Next. Famine's going to scheme on Cable. He's an alter ego. She's confused. Nothing's going to happen there. Counter stays on Famine. Then Famine's going to attack Spider-Man. We're going to Spider Sense and draw a card. We're going to block with the ally. We'll block with Maria Hill. No, I mean, we'll block Nick Fury, yeah, we'll block with Nick Fury. He gets knocked out. Or here's the boost, I mean. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 0. 4 damage takes out Nick. And then her text box is not blank because of the golden horse, giving her, like, 1 hit point. So we discard top 10 cards of our deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. No more swing whip kicks. Okay. Then we pass this over to War. Okay. Next, we're going to do encounter cards, and I think I know what they are already, right? 1 for Cable, 1 for Spider-Man, second 1 for Cable, second 1 for Spider-Man. Just 4 cards to go, guys. Oh, I forgot. Mind Stone will trigger on Spider-Man, so we get confused, and then we discard this Infinity Stone. Okay. 2 cards for Cable. Horsemen of War. Oh, I don't have the enhanced Spider Sensing anymore. Dang it. Okay, heal 2 damage from War. He activates. Wait, did I forget to... No, yeah, I didn't heal. Okay, so goes from 10 up to 8, healing 2. Oh, yeah, I discard my enhanced Spider Sense. I was supposed to cancel that. He activates, so he schemes against Cable. Uh-oh. Okay, just boost of 2 plus 3, so 5 scheme. Man goes up to 17 out of 24. Wrong counter. Okay, Cable's next encounter card. No, this moves to Pestilence. And then it's 8 damage on War. Sorry, guys, for the messiness of this board. I think we're almost in the clear. Eyes of Sauron. I think it's just 3 Eyes of Sauron, right? Discard top 2 cards of your deck. Sauron's not in play. It's a mental and energy, so we discard a card from our hand. We can choose and place 1 threat on the main scheme. So put a threat on the main. Discard a card from your hand. We'll do a escalation. That resolves that. Okay, Spider-Man's going to reveal Eye of Sauron. Discard top 2 cards of your deck. Physical and energy. So energy is placed on the main. Physical is do 1 damage to your identity. We drop down to 2. Okay. Then we got 1 more Eye of Sauron. Discard top 2 cards of your deck. Just physicals. For each resource icon, discard this way. I don't think we do it twice. Discard top 2 cards of your deck. For each resource icon, discard this way. Yeah, I don't think we do it twice, guys. Hopefully we don't. Because I forgot about the retaliate, so I'll take the damage there. But yeah, I think it's a physical here, so we just do 1 damage to your identity. For each resource icon, discard this way. Okay, you know what? Sorry, guys. We need to go back. I need to go back and say, because I took a damage earlier in case of the retaliate. Well, let's say Spider-Man never attacked War, so we're gonna just keep the 3 life, and he'll take 2 damage here with the physicals. I have no clue, guys. Let's hope that worked out. Okay, and then that resolves that. All right, guys, that was kind of rough. Hopefully, I grim ruled it, or I did not grim rule. I'm not grim rule it, guys. We're just gonna hope that we play that correctly, like earlier. Okay, so Spider-Man's down to 1 life. At the end of the round, if X in play, he gets discarded. All right, guys. Hopefully, there's not any like consequential mistakes here, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, so Spider-Man's gonna start us off. He's down to 1 life though, so I don't know what I can trigger. Uh, okay, we're gonna have to do this. Hero action, exhaust your hero. Spend 2 energies to discard this card. So energy, energy. The water will be energy. So get rid of that. Okay. Then Pestilence does not have retaliate. So Pestilence is the one that we go for with Spider-Man because he has 1 life. So Maria Hill is going to swing for 1, knock off the tough from Pestilence. She'll take consequential damage and get knocked out. Okay. Then we're going to do, what are we doing here? We need to deck out. So we need to attack Famine. Oh, dang it. Cable has to be the one to attack her. If I can triple swinging web kick, is there any way for me to do that? Don't. I can keep with the pressure here. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and Ingenuity, Queen Carrier, and Web Shooter. Web Shooters are gone now. That'll generate 3 resources. So we can play a swing web kick. It's going to do 8 damage on Pestilence, who can be damaged here. Okay. So with 8 damage here, and do another 8. Okay, we're going to. Should we just end our turn? I think we just end our. We're gonna end our turn here. Everything else we can do out of turn. Okay. Wait. Oh, wait. No, we have Ghost by Moon Girl. Dang it. Let me see. How much damage this Cable got going on? You can. I don't know if I have the con for double TK Blast. So we can do 12 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can do 13. 13 plus 8 is what, guys? 13 plus 8. 13, 12. Okay, 13 plus 8 is 21. So we need 3 more damage on War. This should be on the main. So if they kill War, that's the 3 damage. And then we can draw cards Ghost Spider for Cable, I think. Yeah, so Moon Girl is going to swing for 2 on War. She'll retaliate, not Moon Girl out. We're going to place 3 threat on Gene Pool. Goes up to 5. Moon Girl is gone. Ghost Spider is going to swing for 2 on War. So what is this? Currently 10, so it's going to be 12 damage now. So 12 damage on War. And then she'll retaliate on Ghost Spider. She's knocked out. 8 damage on Gene Pool. And Ghost Spider is defeated. For Interrupt, whenever she leaves play, search your deck for an identified event, add to your hand. We have nothing. Dang it. Shuffle up. And whenever she leaves play, we can choose a player to draw a card with the Web of Life of Destiny. Let's have Cable draw the card. So she leaves play, Cable draws a card. Okay. Then we are going to. I think we end our turn here. Yeah, we're going to end our turn, pass it over to Cable. Okay. Cable is going to Professor to draw a card as alter action. And then he's going to flip up to hero form here. Okay. Let's go ahead and TK Blast. So we'll do Grey Malkin. 2 more resources for a total of 3. Play Telekinetic Blast. It's going to do 6 plus 1 for each side team of victory display. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 13 damage. Kills War. So War is dead now. 12 plus 13 is more than 24. And War is 24 life. Total 13 is 25. But we just put 24 damage to show that War is gone. Okay. So that resolves that. Then I think we have to mind scan. to keep up the pressure. That will get me a card. It's going to investigate will draw me that card. Yeah, okay. So we're going to use 2 resources here, play a mind scan. We'll clear off, keep up the pressure. We can both search our deck and discard pile for any attack event out your hand. We'll get the TK Blast to Cable's hand. Wait, that's not our hand. And then we'll get a Swing Web Kick to Spider-Man's hand. Okay, so we just resolved the mind scan. Oh, sorry guys, before we play mind scan, what we're gonna do first, Cable's gonna swing on Famine. Does no damage because she's already dead, but we'll trigger this. So after you attack, this card, top 10 cards of your deck, we deck out, we get dealt face down counter card. Okay, and then we're gonna mind scan this. So that after we defeat this, I think we're ready back up because I need to get the ready just in case we don't have the damage there. Okay, so now Famine's actually defeated because we took out that +1 hit point thing there. Okay, shuffle it up, and then this resolves the mind scan, so we just store this out. This goes in Vigil Display. And then we can upgrade Malkin, side becomes defeated, and then we're just going to investigate, draw a card. Just Gambit back, okay. Then we're going to request a player action from Spider-Man. He's going to mansion for Cable to draw another card. Okay. Then Spider-Man's going to action out a turn. He's going to use 3 resources here to play Swing Web Kick. It's going to do 8 damage on Pestilence. So we have a total of 8 plus 8 is 8 plus 8 is 16 total damage on Pestilence. I think we got it, guys. 16 total damage on Pestilence now. And then Cable can use 3 resources here to play Telekinetic Blast. Well, actually does 9 with the keep the pressure. The Swing Web Kick, I mean, because this makes all attack events do 1 additional damage until the end of the phase. So this is 9. So 17 total damage on Pestilence. And Telekinetic Blast is going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, plus 1 with keep the pressure. So 15 more damage. Blows her up. And we can also swing in for another 2 with another instance of damage, and Great Malkin and Plasma Rifle for another 4. So 6 extra damage there. In case we miss anything, because it was a long game and I may have made some mistakes. So that would have been more than 24 damage on Pestilence. And if we missed anything on anyone else, that would miss some extra damage there as well. So, alright guys, and then they're all defeated because they don't have any of their things anymore that like keep them with like the +1 hit point. Yeah, we just left this in play. We have a encounter card for Cable. Gene Pool is up to 8 threat. Yeah, I think I made a mistake. I'm gonna check back here on Spider-Man's life because I just randomly took a damage on Spider-Man because of like potentially missing the retaliate on War. But maybe, hopefully, Spider-Man didn't hit War. We'll see. I'm also not sure on the Eye of Sauron, like the ruling on that, if that would have like changed anything. Like if it's like just for like, you know, if you discard a physical, you take a damage. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know if that was clean, but yeah, and maybe the Swing Web Kicks. We played 2. I don't know. We need to play. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we had a lot of overkill there. Hopefully it was enough. Either way, I don't know, guys. But yeah, that was a crazy game. I don't know how we got that far. I don't know if it was clean. But either way, that was insane. Thank you so much to Eeeville for the custom gameplay requests. And yeah, we're able to show off the Spider-Man and Cable decks here. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I think there's definitely room for improvement on the piloting there. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.